You excited, Mitch?
For
It's
Trump?
Yeah, it's Trump time again.
We're here for a Trump stream.
Yeah.
Because
We got it.
Donald brings in the numbers.
Yeah, it's gonna be shit. I'm just gonna say it right now. I mean, I don't know if you were paying attention to the news today in the last few days, but these tariffs ain't doing so great.
Trust me, I've been hearing all about it. You have no idea.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well, I guess he's gonna have a Bitcoin reserve, right? So there you go.
Yeah, if that helps my portfolio, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
All I ask is, keep it all, do what you can to keep those numbers low for a bit more longer, just so I can accumulate more. I don't exactly have the BlackRock money to lock up in shitloads of crypto.
Oh, this is interesting. Ross is there. I did not know Ross is there.
Ross is there, huh?
That's going to be interesting. Tim, did you
Yep.
see my message that Ben Shapiro wants Derek Chauvin pardoned? What?
That doesn't surprise me.
Is he just like trying to piss everybody off? That's got to be.
Probably.
When is
It-
Mara going to be on the show again? As soon as he gets that other man's dick out of his ass, then he'll be on the show.
Ah.
The fuck is this start time? What do you mean? Rob is confused.
Sure.
He doesn't understand that the president is speaking in 20 minutes.
Rob doesn't show any respect to the office of the presidency.
Yeah, has he even said thank you to Donald Trump once since he's been elected? Has he? Has he?
I mean,
No shot. Turtle says he launched a
listen,
petition. Yeah. What?
listen. All I'm saying is the Pistons sucked, and now we're in the 6th seed of the playoffs.
Yeah. Is that
Thank
the big
you, President
takeaway?
Trump.
Yeah.
Man, I should have saved that for when Josh is on here. I know he'd have something to say about that.
Yeah, I have nothing to say to that. I hope you bet money on them because apparently they're doing well. I mean, that's my comment.
Oh, if you bet money on them at the beginning of the season, like
Yeah.
something in my gut was telling me to do it, but I'm like, I don't know.
Toad's rolling in the winnings right now. Is that it?
Somewhere Toad is sitting in a hot tub with a bunch of really expensive prostitutes, laughing his way to the bank.
Yeah, if he bet on the Pistons, yeah. Oh man. So what do you think's gonna come out of this speech tonight? Do you know like what's been going on lately? Or I don't know how close attention you've been paying. I watch news every day.
I mean, I mainly just have been keeping up with like the Lotus Eaters and a few of those other guys. Ukraine's coming up no matter what.
There have been rumors. I've heard two different things. One thing saying that we're pulling out of NATO, which is like a big hope. I think a lot of people are getting their hopes up for that. Let's see. Would? Oh, okay.
Would.
Yeah, I would smash. I also would smash.
Hey, what is this?
What is what?
What we start at 8. We start at 8 o'clock every single Tuesday. Why did we start
Except
at
for
7:30?
tonight, because if you look at the
Why?
screen, if you stop looking at her fake tits and you just
Okay,
go to the
okay,
right
okay.
side of the screen, Trump's speech starts in 20 minutes.
At 8.
Yeah, you don't have to prep for it.
I know. No.
This
I'm
is
fucking
the
with you. Okay.
pre-show. It's
I
it's kind
thought-
of like this is the game that play. This is what plays before the first kickoff.
Yeah. We gotta
I thought that we were doing a different time on Thursday, not today. So my bad. Bamboo in a bamboo glass.
oh yeah.
This is FS1.
I didn't even ask Mitch what he's drinking because I know he's not drinking.
I'm not. I just had a joke.
There we go.
I, mean,
I got
here,
swamp
here,
juice.
here. Let's do this right.
Yeah.
Are
At
you
least-
gonna bring the swamp juice ingredients for this weekend?
I am currently trying to purchase a 2-gallon igloo drum, and I'm just gonna carry that around with us, and we're just gonna get hammered. Does that sound like fun? So Rob and I are going
Sounds
to
sounds like a hangover.
So Rob and I are going to go to the Georgia convention this weekend. We're going to try to do some live streaming from there. We'll see how it goes. It is not like a Florida convention at all. The bar is a warehouse in the middle of nowhere. All that. And the convention isn't at a hotel. It's at like some town event center thing. So it's going to be interesting. It's not going to be your typical convention. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say what?
I asked a guy I know
Well-
who lives in Perry. I was like, "Have you been to this bar?" He's like, "No, it's a local dive bar. There's a bunch of bikers there, and they have no windows." I was like,
Oh, this is gonna be. End
I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well,
Am I?
to be fair, we've been thinking about getting away from the hotel model on the conventions
No, I don't
for a
mind the
couple
invest.
years. Now.
I mean, this would be a good way to test it out, right? See what it looks like. I don't think.
Yep.
Chuck, you asked this jokingly, but from what I understand, there's a pretty good chance that Chase could actually win chair. That could actually happen. I asked the guys
Yeah,
in Georgia; they said 50-50. That's crazy.
bro. They've lost. I mean, they have lost the grip, the friction,
Yeah.
the momentum. Yeah. If Chase can run that bad of a campaign,
Mhm.
as he did for president, and still be able to get chair,
Mhm.
you guys are gay.
Yeah. Well, we'll have plenty of LP talk on Thursday. We're gonna have Stephen Nikela on, and then Rob and I are gonna be at the Saturday convention. Tonight is all about Trump, though. I was asking Mitch before you got on, but like, I don't know how much attention you've been paying to the tariffs, the Ukraine thing, and all that stuff. There's been a lot of news that we just haven't covered because we just haven't been live.
Mhm.
Like, it's been going crazy.
Pam Bondi holding on to all the JFK files and the
And the
Epstein
Epstein
files.
files. Yeah, national
Yeah.
security. We can't share that.
So I have a good friend who might be able to give some advice to Trump.
Uh-huh.
He needs to kill them all.
Kill all who?
Do you remember when Saddam took power and he stood at the podium and he just called names out of people and then sent them to the back and then they were ultimately executed. I hope that happens tonight.
Oh no. Who's first
That's what I hope
on
happens
the
tonight.
list? Can't hear you, Mitch. You're muted.
Nancy Pelosi, take your big fat knockers outside. We're going to cut them off. We know you used taxpayer money and insider trading money for those fake tits.
Yeah.
My
But
favorite
those are
part of
actually
that-
all real. All real titties.
My favorite part of the Saddam story is there was one dude that when he called his name, he stood up and was like, "Why me? I did nothing wrong." Like now I'm just imagining Donald Trump, Lindsey Graham, but Donald, I voted for you with RFK.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't a
Oh
bad.
my gosh,
my.
Donald.
That wasn't a
Oh,
bad
my.
Lindsey Graham. That's pretty good.
It's part gay, part Southern gentleman.
Yeah.
But I love Israel.
I do declare.
I do declare Israel is a Jewish state.
It was
those
crazy though.
minerals.
You know you fucked up on a war when Lindsey Graham doesn't even have your back anymore. That was the moment I knew. I was like, oh shit, like it's over.
That and the guys from Trigonometry, they've been
Yeah.
pretty pro-Ukraine, and even they thought
Trigger.
that was a fucking dumb move.
Yeah.
Sure
Yeah, they're
dude, watch
they're
out.
they're a bunch of English fags. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. As my cousin calls them, a bunch of liberals.
Yeah, true. Now, I did see Starmer, the British guy. He said that he wanted to send troops. They were talking about sending British troops into Ukraine. Macron's been on that for a while. We've talked about that before. They're all saying that they're going to step up. I say let them have it, dude. Just go for it. And if everybody's so pissed at America for the way that we're handling the situation, you know what? I agree with them too. I think they should kick us out of NATO. I think that would be the move. If everybody's so pissed that America's not stepping up to the plate to defend Ukraine, they should just kick us right out of NATO. That would just be terrible.
Yeah. Make it a
You're muted
European
again.
Union thing.
Yeah.
It would be so tragic. Oh man, it would just be so sad, man. Like, oh
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, I saw Tom Homan there. There's Bernie Sanders talking to Elizabeth's grandma. Oh man. Oh, here we go. Oh, is that JD's
Who?
wife? That's who it is. Yeah.
Bernie
is
Sanders, it's your turn to go face the wall. You know, you're a communist, so this is what
Yeah.
you know all about this.
You're a Jew. You know how it's like to kiss the wall. Get over there.
Gonna send you back to the clock tower like from Notre Dame because you look like
Look,
the
there they
Hunchback
are.
of Notre Dame.
Matt Walsh and Ben Shapiro.
Oh, Matt Walsh and Ben Shapiro. Look at him with his Jewish hat.
Yeah. Oh man. I saw a moment ago Ted Cruz. Talk about a guy
Okay.
who fell off. What the hell ever happened to that guy? He used to be like
Now
a
here's a
rising
guy
star.
whose wife looks like a dog, and when your wife looks like a dog,
There's
you're
no-
gonna get made fun of in a presidential debate.
Newt Gingrich, that motherfucker's still alive. Jesus Christ.
yeah, he's up
He
there in
looks the same.
regards.
Uh,
He's kind
He
of
looks the same.
if you want to make an argument for the elites like bathing in children's blood to like
Newt
maintain,
Gingrich.
like, I mean, like he seems like someone who allegedly, like like
It was either our
listen,
second or third episode. Joe Biden totally doesn't drink baby's blood, and now you're putting Newt Gingrich up there with Joe Biden. Pelosi,
Well, Joe Biden
Jesus.
ages terribly. She, she's got titties, and when you have those big giant knockers, you got to do something because your back just hurts all the time. So you wanna spend taxpayer money.
Yeah, I have your ground news article here. Ben Shapiro launches effort asking Trump to pardon former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That'll make the black people happy.
that's
That'll for
not
sure me.
that'll help with black votes in the Republican Party.
He doesn't
Yeah.
need their
Yeah.
votes anymore. Fuck them. It's over. Speaking
He
of
wants that third
blacks,
term.
there's Timu Black. Whatever
Timu
his name-
Obama.
Yeah, Hakeem Jeffries, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Timu Obama.
Yeah. I hope he does pull out of NATO. I don't think it's going to happen. I think more likely is the other story I was reading that they're basically going to sign the mineral deal now. Zelensky's realized he fucked up
Yeah.
and he's going to go ahead and sign it. I think that's definitely happening. I also was reading just before the show so like if you don't follow the stock market, this is what happened. Monday, everything was kind of like, we don't know because we don't know what's going to happen with Mexico tariffs and Canada tariffs, and we don't know. And then Trump came out like towards the end of the day and was like, no, it's fucking happening. We're doing it tomorrow. And then so all day today, it was just wham, wham, wham.
Yeah.
And at one
Yeah, in
point,
the red.
it went all the way below, like after every election, there's a bump. So there was the Trump bump, and it went below that. It went below the starting
Nice.
point.
There's
At one point
Elon.
today. And, yeah.
Elon moved.
And then later today, I was reading that Trump is going to back off of the tariffs tomorrow. So this is like the head fake. So I don't know if that's going to be announced tonight. That there's
I
going
don't
to
think
be
he's gonna
less
back
there.
off of anything.
I don't think so,
he's gonna
dude.
back off.
I can't see it. I was telling my wife, I was like, because we were talking about our portfolio. and
There he is.
She's like, what do you think's going to happen? I was like, Trump's not a guy that backs down, at least
So-
publicly. So he's not going to do that.
So, talking with family members who work in business, I kind of get the sense that with Mexico and Canada, this is a big negotiating tactic
Yeah.
and that they're probably not going to last for the long run. But with China, those tariffs are probably here to stay for the foreseeable future. That's just what I've heard from family members who do shit with like international business and whatnot.
Yeah,
I got,
we do have to play a little hard. Oh, welcome, Josh. I was thrown off by the time too. I don't know if that's what happened with you.
No, my typical shit, my fucking mic and all that were fighting with me, so
yeah.
that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, had to fix that, but I mean, I'm gonna kind of echo what Mitch has said, but not really in the sense of like these are absolutely negotiating chips for Mexico and Canada, but I hate to inform them that these like negotiating chips are here to stay, unfortunately, and as much as you like it, it's going to, in the long run, benefit us economically to squeeze our best neighbors than it will be to squeeze someone like China who can, for lack of better words, just overcome these adversities.
But it's not like it's not like it's only one way. Like they already had tariffs on us. So Trump put what he said were reciprocal tariffs, put those on to try to level the playing field. That's the talking point from the Trump camp.
Yeah, and that's
But then
a really,
Trudeau came out today and said, "No, we're putting tariffs back on you, bitch." Like
I mean, and that's a super great talking point for Donald Trump, but let's keep it really real. He wasn't
Sure.
talking about those reciprocal like tariffs 4 years ago when he was in office, when he was reciprocal tariffing like China and all these other countries he didn't like. Like China was the original tariff country that we all talked about. Like he was like, "Oh, they're doing the same to us, so we're going to do it back to them. We're going to do this to every country." And he never talked about Canada, and Mexico was never brought up. And he kind of brought it up with Europe, but that was more of like, fuck you. If you're not going to pay into your NATO fucking budget, then we're just going to tariff the shit out of you to recoup the fucking losses we have covering your asses. So, I mean, like, this is some chintzy bullshit, and, like, it feels good, and I like it, because it creates a lot of interesting, like, sound bites and, you know, clips and talking points. But at the end of the day, this is all bullshit. This has all been going on for long. This is a what have you done for me lately type of feel. And this is just Trump throwing fucking, like, axes at a wall and being like, look at it fucking hit the bullseye. Nobody cares if it hits the bullseye, but, you know, the axe got thrown and it looked cool.
Yeah, I mean, I always heard this too, is that it's just going to be talked about as like some sort of strategy. My point is that like the strategy's not working. If anything, it's backfiring because now they're just implementing more tariffs. Like I was listening to some premier in Canada. I don't remember what his fucking name was. It doesn't matter. But he was saying, you know, our section of Canada gives a bunch of energy to these 3 states like Michigan, New York, and whatever. And I've instructed all of our government agencies to no longer do any business with any American companies. And we're just not. Whatever
Premier
it is.
Ford.
Yeah.
Premier. I think his
Okay,
name
so
was
you
actually,
you saw it
yeah,
too.
I think his name's
Yeah.
Rob Ford. Premier Ford.
Sounds right.
Either way, like, yeah, he made a big stink about how Ontario is no longer going to do business with any U.S. based businesses or U.S. like owned businesses.
And that's my point, is the tariffs aren't scaring anyone. They're doubling down. And they think they have the moral high ground with all this Zelensky bullshit. And so they're just going to punish America is what that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, I think also Trump's hoping that the business deals that he's giving companies for creating factories and creating jobs here is going to kind of counterbalance some of that outsourcing that's going to be cut off because of the tariffs. Josh, your echo's really bad, by the way.
Is
My
it?
bad.
I can't hear.
Yeah, I can hear it. I don't know if
Echoes
the
at minimum.
chat. Let us know if you can hear the
How
echo.
about now? How about now?
Check.
How about now? How about now?
I
I
can't
don't-
hear him at all.
No, I can't hear it when you're talking. Whenever we're talking, and echoes from your.
How about
mic.
now?
No, I think it's good now.
You think it's
No,
good now?
it's still. I can still hear it, but whatever.
From New York, Mr. Schumer.
If I'm the only one, that's fine.
Senator from Illinois,
It's
Mr.
your fault.
Durbin.
Also, I did check because I couldn't do this beforehand, but I did check on the channel. For some reason, you cannot join whenever I go to the channel. You can't join as a member.
Are you
I
signed
tried,
in?
like my brother. Yeah, I'm signed in. My brother tried to do it. There's no button. If you're subscribed, the join button goes away.
What?
Okay, now we know.
So people could be joining as members, but they cannot.
Fine, I want to stay with you as you were talking about.
I don't know. Oh, I thought he was reading a list off of the people that need to go stand by the wall. That's what I thought.
I hope so.
Damn, he missed a start. It's all good. I'm concerned about this fucking member thing. I should focus on something else right now. No, I don't know. I'm expecting some talk about that. I saw Tom Homan in there. Somebody said earlier, sorry, I forget who it was, said that Ross is in the building. I wonder if he's going to bring him up.
Oh, he's definitely going to bring him up.
I don't
Like,
think it's like anyone outside of the LP knows or cares.
No, there is a large swath of like the subculture around the Liberty Movement who is not affiliated with the LP or the Liberty Movement who know who Ross is. Like if you
Sure.
dealt with the dark, if you know what the dark web
You know who
is,
likes him? The Bitcoin guys like him. That's who likes
Bitcoin
him.
guys love
Yeah,
him and they
that's true.
hate the
I forgot
LP.
about that. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I mean, this is just going to be one of those things where he talked about it and he can stand up there and go, promise made, promise kept. Look, he's standing right up there. They're going to give Ross his 2-3 minutes of TV time and win, and everybody's going to smile and wave and be happy, and that's going to feel real good. But in 4 years, is that still going to feel as good when, you know, the insurgency in the southern border is really kicking our ass?
You know what they should do? The Democrats should protest by throwing $15 eggs at them. That's what they should do. You didn't keep
If
these
he mentions
promises.
libertarians,
You fucking
if he mentions libertarians, you got to finish your drink though.
oh, for
Oh,
sure.
He's not going to. I saw Shelly as one of the. She's in our chat sometimes, and she's into American Liberty Caucus. She posted something in I think it was like Serbia or some shit. I don't know where it was, some other country. But anyway, they had a speech yesterday in their parliament or whatever, and somebody tear gassed the whole building. I was like, yeah.
Kosovo? Talking
Huh?
about Kosovo?
I don't think so. No, it happened yesterday. Did that happen yesterday?
Where
Oh, so it happened again. Wow.
yeah, they stay like
Oh,
you're
it's
like
Serbia. I found it.
Serbia.
Yeah.
That shit's old, bro. They lying to
Yeah.
you. The internet lying
No.
to you, dog. That shit happened like months ago. Yeah.
This happened in Kosovo a long time ago too.
No, this shit happened because I remember seeing the video for Serbia like a couple weeks ago, and like, oh, they tear gassed them, and I'm like, typical Slav shit. They come in there, they're unhappy, they're gonna gas.
This
They're
is
in
March
fucking
4th.
car.
This was yesterday, 9:30 in the morning. What are you
crazy.
talking about?
Slavs, man. It's in
Yeah.
our DNA.
Was he wearing?
Fucking Serbians.
Was he wearing an Adidas sweatsuit when he did it?
Probably
He
not.
better.
Was he crouched throwing up a gang sign in between his legs?
Oh, we're here. This is going to be.
no Russian.
Do you think that Trump yells at the Supreme Court like Biden did at his last State of the Union? Do you
Nah.
think that?
He's gonna talk to them strongly. He's gonna basically he's gonna be like, look, you guys don't have the votes on the Supreme Court to really do anything libtard. So y'all may as well just fucking kiss the ring and bend the knee and do what I ask you to do politely. Because if you don't, some of you guys are going to end up off of the Supreme Court, whether it's you die, you
He
resign.
ain't threatening nobody.
Oh, yeah. Please. Donald
What-
Trump fucking put 3 Supreme Court justices on the fucking
But what?
Supreme
Okay,
Court.
but Biden was threatening them because they were making motions and rulings against
Yeah,
him.
and Donald
What are
Trump's
these
gonna-
people? What are they going to rule against him for?
But that's
They're all on
that's
his side.
Not all of them. You're
On
gonna tell
what?
me you're gonna tell me Sotomayor's on his side?
Not all of them. I
No,
said enough
exactly.
of them.
Majority.
That's what he's.
He's got the
He's got
majority,
six
That's
out of
what
9.
Yes, he's
Pretty
got
good.
6 out of 9. He's going to tell the
Nice.
other 3 directly. If you keep fucking around, I'm going to find a way to remove you and put 3 more on.
So happy
Put
to
3
deal with
on and I can do it
vegetarians.
again.
Yeah, listen, we can get some pretty idiotic shit going here in a minute if you want. That's okay. we can do it too. He ain't threatening SCOTUS. Yeah, I agree with Turtle. He ain't fucking with SCOTUS. The
Yeah.
SCOTUS 6'9".
He's actually probably really happy with SCOTUS.
I think so too. I think Josh is smoking one tonight. What are
No,
you
I
drinking,
just think
by
that
the way?
there's 3 people that he doesn't like, and exactly that bitch right there. He's going to tell
Yeah.
that bitch, keep fucking around, and you're going to find out too. You want to get replaced with another fucking Clarence Thomas? Hell, I can do that. I can find a way to throw your ass off of the Supreme Court and appoint another one. I just gotta wait
Yeah.
for you to die, or I can call. Cash is in charge of the FBI. They can find another Luigi out there. I'm sure.
Who's he got in the CIA right now? Do you know? I haven't
think
heard.
Amaryllis Kennedy.
Fucking Tulsi Gabbard.
No, she's
Yeah,
DNI.
there you go. Tulsi can find a spook to Luigi somebody.
Yeah. I
Mamma
don't think it's
mia.
gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be I think Ukraine's coming up. I think the tariffs he's got to talk about because it's so fucked right now. The other thing, damn, I just had it at the tip of my tongue. The budget stuff is coming up right now. They're getting ready to try to pass a budget or a continuing resolution or raising the debt ceiling. They have to do something like that in the next week. It's like 8-10 days away, something like that. So I feel like that has to come up.
Something to do with breast cancer. He's
There's
gonna talk
Wasserman
about.
Schultz. Yeah, I see him.
Look at all that pink. It's got to be something to do with breast cancer. I don't know.
Maybe
best
it's
guess.
like women against Trump. I don't know. It could be. It could be
Yeah,
anything.
this could be the pink pussy hat all over
See,
again.
you say they can't do it, but Ronan's in here dropping bombs. So thank you.
He gifted him though, but I'm not sure.
Well,
sure.
oh, look at-
'cause I
You thought you could hide from us, you dirty bitch.
Oh, I thought you could hide from us. What's up, Sharon?
Mitch.
I'm glad
Mitch,
JC got
go
one.
try
too.
and subscribe. Go try and look at our channel on your phone. See if you can. See if the join button pops up
That's
because it
right,
doesn't
dude.
for me.
You got
Oh
one.
my God, JC got one for sure.
Yeah, man. Let's go, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Grumpy Gnome, we're gonna be seeing you this weekend. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's there. Join button is there.
See, you're retarded. I think you're signed in as the swamp. Maybe you can't do it that way.
Yeah,
no.
signed in as
I-
the swamp like a retard.
No, I'm not. I'm signed in under my account. I mean, I have. I can switch accounts. I'll show you guys because
Oh,
it's
this guy's
going
setting it
I'm
up.
gonna show you guys.
The world is watching this address to Congress as well, perhaps closer than it has in years, simply because of the news already made in these first 44
Shut the
days.
fuck up.
44
ABC
days. We're
fucking
not even
tax
halfway
terrorists.
there yet.
Oh my god, I know. It's the best part. Like you've even going. It's just been like you're going so quick that by the time you like take a moment to like stop and smell the roses, we're like 10 miles down further down the road and just still doing shit. Like it's like, oh man, this fucking like, oh man, getting rid of the immigrants. Like you're just stopping and you're like, oh shit, what's that? Tariffs on Canada? What? That's crazy. Then you're like, oh man, tariffs on Canada, this is fucking great. What? We just fucked over Ukraine? Yeah, boy! Then it's like, yeah, Ukraine. Then it's like Epstein files. Holy shit! And then it's like, wait, we didn't get the Epstein files? What the fuck? Wait,
Oh,
no!
wait, there's more.
No, you can't pay Israel. No! Like that's basically like the Donald Trump term is like there's a lot of good and every now and again you're like just screaming like no you fucking moron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
Elon got
like,
a new haircut. Kash Patel got a new haircut.
See, it's missing.
The bo-
See, it's missing.
Boys
It's supposed to be right there.
Doesn't matter.
Fake
Boys got a
news,
new
it's
haircut.
because your
We're all
phone's
getting
stuck.
pussy this weekend.
I'm trying to answer a question here. Somebody asked how much money we make. I think we've made like
Enough
400
for
bucks.
Jaeger bombs. Everybody Jaeger bombs. New
Yeah, we're-
haircuts.
we're gonna
Bitches
bomb
Jaeger
everyone.
bombs. Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, I think it's like 400 bucks or
Hockey
something like
chick
that.
Jaeger
Oh,
bomb.
Hockey chip bomb.
Hockey bomb.
Yeah.
Hockey bomb.
Y'all see that? Oh yeah, I
Oh,
did
look,
see
it's
that
Jabuti
post.
right there.
I saw Toad posted that like there's
Oh,
some
bro.
lady in Ukraine that like
I've seen
before
so many
before we gave
Ukrainian
him money.
titties.
That was like before we gave him money and after, and it's very clear she got a
So
tit
much
job.
Ukrainian titties.
I mean, to be fair, like we still haven't seen whether it was a good tit job. Like, did she
Yeah.
go to some discount surgeon or did she get get a good one?
To point out the first lady in the chamber.
I think you'd have to
as
see the
well as
boobies for
reasons
that.
for her guest
Yeah, that's
being
the
there.
problem. Where we need more
Elon
evidence.
Musk not far
That's
from
the
First Lady,
problem.
That is the
Rachel
problem
Scott,
indeed.
talking about the balance
It's
of
not
power
about
in
you.
Washington.
It's the
We saw that
consumer.
giveaway there just a moment ago. Speaker
Mhm.
Johnson
Oh,
and
that's
Vice
not it.
President J.D. Vance, Mary
By the way,
Bruce,
while we're waiting here, anyone
Republican
see
Speaker
that
of the
Democrat
House,
lady
obviously
go on
J.D. Vance, the Vice
PBD and
President.
basically spill all the beans about the Democrats?
No, what was I didn't see that. We made $638. That's your answer. All right, sorry.
She gives off great, crazy, hot vibes. like I'm absolutely here
Where's
for
my
it.
horny stick to bomb
That's what I'm
Mitch?
saying, dude. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
God
But no,
damn it,
no,
Mitch,
no. In
calm
all
down.
seriousness,
I got this pickle.
Yo,
You want to
who's
play
got
with
the
this?
legs in the oh God,
I
what is
guess-
that cow coming down the aisle?
Do not play with that
we'll
pickle.
get to it later.
Do
She
not
said-
play with that
She came
pickle.
down the hall. She said, "Move out of my way."
Yeah, she like
She's
move for
pregnant.
Rubio.
She was obviously
She
pregnant.
wasn't that bad. She wasn't that bad.
Why does Rubio look like fucking Ricky Ricardo from I Love Lucy? And
Because
Richard
he
Nixon
is.
had a gay child.
Because it-
When do you
Yeah,
go
it's a-
from Chamberlain to Churchill? $2. I'll take a drink for that. I don't understand the question.
Yeah, I don't
Well-
understand,
Time to
I
break
think
out the cocks. I got
Because of
chicken
war,
cock
when
up
do
there.
you go from being anti-war to
Oh.
pro-war?
Oh, there's Bobby
When they
Kennedy.
attack you.
I think that's what he's trying to say.
There
When
you
they
go.
attack you.
RFK, just pointing at people like, you're going to get beef tallow in your fries. You're going to get beef tallow in your fries. We're frying this shit with beef tallow,
You
goddamn
go
it.
to fat camp and you go to fat camp.
By the way, that beef tallow is now at Steak and Shake here in Florida.
Is it
Yo,
good? Have you
so-
had
It
it
is
yet?
very good.
The steak and all the steak and shakes got it. Popeyes is using it now. Like there's several restaurants that have actually switched to beef tallow without saying anything. Like it's actually kind of base.
Thursday's
So they're
guest
starting
is
to do it because they don't want to be forced to do it later.
Hegstead, like I want to like Hegstead, but like he just
Oh, he said some shit the other day. Hegseth apparently made some statement about a military strike on fentanyl
Hegseth?
labs in Mexico.
Kristi Noem,
Based.
Secretary of
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
What was
like
his
that.
position again?
vetted with the team today.
I don't
He
want
was
foreign
a
wars,
Fox
I want
News
domestic
anchor.
wars.
And now what is his title now,
Local
boys?
community in Virginia, continuing to
Hegseth.
make arrests across
I
the
can't remember.
country,
He does something in the administration.
implementing the president's plan on immigration.
So
Sec-
is this like a
Secretary of Defense.
presidential?
Okay.
Is this a presidential address? Did he call this
Yeah.
on his own?
No.
Because it's not a State of the Union.
It's not a State of the Union because it's like too early, but it's a
Right.
joint session of Congress. It's the same thing though. It's not a state. You're not allowed to call it a State of the Union. It's the
Did
same.
they do this under Biden? Because
I'm pretty
I
sure,
don't
yeah.
know.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they do because it's like every year they do this.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just like typically this would be a State of the Union, but it's so early in the presidency you're not allowed to call it that. So dumb. Beef tallow and Zens for the masses. For real, get you some Philip Morris. I'm up 22%. That's where it's at, boys.
Philip Morris, huh?
Yeah, man. They're raking it in. I would have thought that would have been the opposite with RFK coming in, but they just, they also sell the stuff to help you quit smoking. So, they got you on both ends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Which is
now,
what
as
I
far as
usually
stocks
like.
go, as far as
Yeah.
stock go, Rumble's my only winner.
Is it doing well? Because this
Yeah, Rumble's
fucking
been doing well
platform
for some
sucks.
time.
If you're from Rumble, say hi.
I don't know, but I'll go into the shareholder meeting and tell them how it is.
Yeah, say
even
their
do it on the
discovery is
stream.
shit.
We'll do it on the stream.
RFK Jr., our libertarianism, or our libertarian, anti-Semitism is like global warming in a pandemic. I saw that post from him. That was so fucking dumb. Why do you have to say shit like that?
That was like the
Why does he
spike
like
going-
Israel so much, dude? Jesus Christ.
You're obligated to. He wants to run for president again. He can't trash talk him yet.
Nonetheless, and his first major challenge could be the measles outbreak that we've seen in
Oh
West
my gosh,
Texas.
we're gonna have
And
measles,
Trump's
boys.
popping up elsewhere in the country.
Perfect.
It means money. I, for one, will help RFK out in those endeavors in whatever ways I can.
In the studio tonight, and
Yeah.
Please
You're
give
gonna
me
help him
that
get
Bobby
measles?
check.
Democrats inside that chamber. And there has been a lot of debate about
Rumble
whether or
sucks.
not
I like
they
the
have any
way
sort of cohesive
it plays when it
message
fucking works, but it
that
doesn't work.
we've seen in the first
Exactly.
44 days.
Yeah, man.
Bro, there are so many things that I want to bring up at the shareholder meeting. Like, for instance, did you know that there's a Rumble TV app, but it's only made for, like, a certain generation of smart TVs? So, like, the vast majority of smart TVs, you just cannot get the Rumble app. So it's just kind of like, you get your product out there, but it's not on the majority of smart TVs, so what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
State of the
I use
Rees.
YouTube constantly on my TV.
Same.
Constantly.
Yeah, but that's because the market share is there for YouTube. Like, let's be real. Who's using Rumble outside of, like, dissident media?
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah, I don't-
Disrespect, fucking all these other streamers.
Dr.
like-
Disrespect, exactly. Let me tell you.
Didn't he get in
Like-
trouble for talking to kids?
yeah,
There it
guess
is.
what? He still has
Yeah,
more.
we got our
and
Rumble
he
Nigga
still
comment.
has
trying
a
to diddle
big-
little boys behind
And
his
he-
wife's back after she had a kid. Like, there's fucking screenshots.
And
all
guess what?
Over.
He still has better numbers than us.
Hey, you know
And
what?
Yeah.
That's not hard.
Because
That's not hard at all.
Yeah, Mitch, I don't know why
Neither
you're
were
like
they.
bragging about a
Dun, dun,
kitty
dun.
diddler having better numbers than us. Like,
I don't think he
so
did
does
with no kid.
Destiny, and Destiny sucks dudes' cocks on a regular basis. Should we be happy that Destiny gets
Listen,
more like views
listen,
than us?
listen. Gay
with
porn is a
Rumble-
very lucrative industry, okay?
I know, Mitch. What are you doing? We need to get somebody gay for pay.
Bro, that's another
Gotta get
reason
him- get him
why
on both
I-
ends.
Like, even though I've kept my money in Rumble, there's been certain business
I love how Mitch is like, I got my money in Rumble, but gay porn doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Consensus over the last
Rumble is great. Look at there. Oh my God, we got money from Rumble. Holy
Thank you,
shit.
Randall Terry. Thank
man,
you, Randall Terry.
Mitch got Randall watching the show. What's up, Randall Perry? That's fucking gangster.
Hell yeah, we got Randall Terry.
That was pretty
Hell
good.
yeah, Randall Terry up on the show. Tell him.
I
Abortion is
caution.
black genocide, and I ain't fucking I'm doubling down on that like a fucking KFC chicken sandwich.
I'm gonna caution against giving money on it just a little bit because I haven't set it up because I never took it seriously. So just thank you. I'll figure it out.
It's insanely easy to set up.
I'll figure it
Don't say
out.
anything big.
If you want to,
I'll figure it out later.
Rumble's, at least when I set mine up before I bought the shares, it actually is really easy to set up. I hope nothing like that has changed.
No, it should be fine. I just haven't done it. I'll just wait for him to come back and see it. We know Cheddar. We definitely know. We've had the debate several times, and he would do that. He won't suck a dildo, but he'll suck a real dick because he's a man.
Exactly.
He's not
Isn't that
famous.
right, Josh? Isn't that right, Josh?
Absolutely. Twice on Sundays. We know you would suck some dick. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't know why y'all think this is like some game. Like, yes, I'm a Fed. I like to suck dick. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a giant homo. I like black cock in my butt. Like, what are y'all gonna really do to me? Like,
Josh,
y'all
if
would
you ever run for anything ever again, I'm taking.
I
that
hope y'all
whole
quit that, and I'll be like, yeah, I do all that, and y'all are still some losers who are gonna vote for me and give me money, suck a dick, and get fucked.
Hey, there you go. He's going back to YouTube chat because it's more fun.
Hell yeah, YouTube chat more fun.
The only time the Rumble chat was great was when we had a few people in there and I was able to get them to talk about Aboriginal titties.
I do vaguely remember this. Yeah.
Yeah. National Geographic pornography.
Man, they are starting late as fuck. It's 9:12 already.
I know. This is why I don't.
mean, you remember
you
when
can't take
Trump-
politicians seriously. They're full of shit and liars.
Well, it's supposed
Yeah,
to
you
be a
remember when
2-hour
Trump came
speech.
to the? Yeah, remember when he came to the LP convention? We were like, it's gonna start at 8, and then it started at like 9:45. It was insane how late he was.
Yeah.
Nobody gave. Yeah, when you're the president of the United States, who's fucking like whose schedule are you working on? Your own. Nobody give like who the fuck are
the
you
people's
like
schedule.
beholden to?
Okay.
Manufacturers are warning them that even cars made in the United
Yes, we know,
States are
Chuck.
made
We
for
know.
We know, Chuck.
parts
Just want to know if the Grizzlies hat is Vancouver or Memphis.
What Grizzlies hat?
Your hat. Apparently, you have
My
a
hat.
Grizzlies hat on.
No, actually.
Oh, okay.
Let me. This is a 76ers hat.
There you go.
It's
You
the
were
sugar.
wrong.
It's the Mitchell and Ness Sugar Skull collection from
Philly.
like 2000 and like 17, 18.
Yeah, he just unsubscribed. That's your fault.
You do have half the, or you
I
do
mean,
have
I got my
like the
Grizzlies hat right
selection.
over here. That
Oh, is that what you got? Is that
I
what
got
it
a
is?
Grizzlies hat here. I got a Diamondbacks hat. I got my Rock Nation. I got my Miami Heat with the, the Vice colors. I got the old school Tampa Bay Manta Rays, not
That's
the
what I
gay
thought that
fucking
was, yeah.
Rays hat. Humboldt Broncos. If you don't know who they are, go Google that shit. That fucking tragic ass story. Atlanta Hawks, just because it's cool. I got the fucking.
Hey, he's coming.
Oh.
Well, I got the Mighty Ducks just because Lou
got
Rockwell
'em.
doesn't like the Ducks.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
He has not been here for an address to Congress.
D2 was the best Mighty Ducks
presidency, of
movie,
course,
and
we'll call it the
Lou
State of the
Rockwell is a
Union,
fucking
but it's
idiot
called
for not
an
understanding how
address to a
great it
joint
was.
session of Congress for the presidents in their first month or two.
Had to have it on
Hasn't been a lot of
the
time to
Donald.
preside over
Oh, that's
There
what
you
we're
go.
doing now,
Union.
Mitch?
Although some would say in these first 44 days, and Lindsay
on,
made the
man. You
point,
know you
it has
gotta.
been a
Come on.
dizzying number of actions.
Wonder how many
taken by
of
the
your
president.
enemies in the
Have to
party
wonder if
are
that's
aware
going
that
to
you
be
got that.
a
There we
Okay,
go.
yeah. He was calling out the hats behind you. That's what it was.
Presidents
Okay.
Who come after President
Here
Trump
comes
to
the
act
first
more
libertarian
quickly in these
president,
first
everybody.
initial days.
Here we go.
Goddamn
Like
right, let's
it or
go,
not,
This
Donald!
president has done this
Like it or
before.
not, your
He fought
first
for
libertarian
re-election,
president.
won the election,
The
both
greatest
popular
libertarian
vote and
president
Josh,
of all
electoral
time.
college.
Before this
And
thing
Rachel
gets
Scott,
rolling,
he
how
got
many
right to
hats
work.
do you have?
He picked people who
By
were
last count.
loyal to him.
How many
He had a
hats do
plan,
I
and as John
have?
Carl said, he
By
campaigned on
last
these issues.
count, well over 300 if you include my beanies.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Just this rack alone has like 120.
Yeah.
Well,
Like 10.
didn't you used to work at Lids?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, funny enough,
Yeah.
that's why I own so many hats. It was literally part of my uniform to wear a hat every day to work.
Yeah.
And now I wish I still worked there because I'd love to wear this MAGA hat every day and just piss people off when they came in.
Yeah.
Have a whole MAGA section, and then have like a Biden section.
Yo,
They're just
funny enough, in Oaks, like in 2016 and 15, before like Donald Trump got elected, I was making MAGA hats for people all the time when they would come in, and actually had to get told by corporate that I need to stop that before we get sued.
Why?
Why? Because the art of the deal, brother. He's gonna wait for us to fucking make enough to make it a felony criminal charge and then hit us.
But you can do like custom hats, right? Like that's the
Yeah,
whole
I can
point
do
with
custom
lids.
hats,
Yeah.
but "Make America Great Again" was copywritten by Donald Trump on purpose, so he
Just
could
do it in a
make-
different font, and it's totally totally
in the
new.
House and the Senate, but they
Nope.
do control
Yeah.
Washington at this
It's the
point.
saying, it's the phrase.
I would have. You can only. So I also learned during this that you have to use less than 50% of a logo or a phrase that's copyright in order for it to get covered. So I couldn't do like make anything again, like great again.
But as you pointed
Because
out,
it was
you're
more
looking
than
around the room, many
50%. Like I
Democrats
had to do
understand.
like
And that's what I'm
make
looking for tonight, David.
America, like make Arizona
Cheers, Ronan.
cool again. So it was less than it was at least 50% or less.
As you mentioned, he moved forward with a slew
Yeah.
of executive actions.
I mean, you
But
can send
his
me a
very
hat. I don't
first
care.
day
I don't know that
I'll
I'll
make,
wear it.
yeah, I'm gonna make you a hat, Tim.
The
Don't
big
worry.
question here
Yeah.
for
I'm just gonna send you
Democrats,
like
what
another.
exactly
We're gonna
can
get.
they do?
Everybody's gonna have a
This is
different
something
color
that they're
MAGA
all
hat.
struggling with.
He needs a
Mitch
real
got the
tiny
red
hat.
one. I got the black, and I got the anarcho-capitalist one. Mitch got the OG. I'm gonna get Rob the Crip one so that him and Mitch can keep beefing into eternity.
I want white on white.
I got you.
There's
Either
a-
that or
there's
I'm
a
getting you
huge
black on
Trump
black,
one.
Tim.
No,
Josh, I
Mitch
like
already has them.
yours.
Yeah.
And I do
Black
like
and
the
gold
black
does
on
look
black.
nice.
I think the black on black. Elon was sporting the black on black.
The black on the charcoal on black. That's gangster.
We're gonna have
got that one
hats.
as background.
Say make
We're gonna
pussy
have-
free again.
Can you put a swastika on mine?
Certified dump
on the
truck
side?
operator.
Rachel, thank you as we watch as the president.
I want the Kanye one.
There you go.
There
White
is-
hat, black swastika. Very
There
clear.
is-
The
There is-
HH1 hat.
There is a Jews for Trump hat out there that's all in Hebrew.
Oh,
shit you
great.
not. They were
Yeah,
selling.
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
get
showed
that
me
for Rob since he's a fucking Jew.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
It's
he's
been
It'll be
argued
blue
that
and white.
I-
It'll be
I've been a
perfect.
Jew.
Crips and Bloods. Crips and Bloods.
Chance of USA inside
Chance
the
Is
the
it
USA.
yay.com?
Gay.com.
Penn Island.
Just to further the rivalry.
Yo, listen to that ovation for Donald. You didn't hear that with
And a
Joe
copy of the
Biden.
speech to
Nobody was
Speaker
cheering for
Johnson.
Joe Biden coming up
Of course,
to
you'll
the
remember the
podium.
years when former Speaker Nancy Pelosi was standing behind him. No longer.
No
Oh,
more Pelosi.
With that
Aw.
smooth, smooth black.
There it
Was
is.
she removed?
That's
to get
tragic.
milk?
It takes a different kind of hat to make your cock great again, all Barco. My cock's always great. We gotta work on that cock game.
I'm
Just
cranking
no
us
cock
down a
outside.
little bit. Not a lot, though. Just a little bit. Let us know how we're doing.
Hey, Mitch,
Is that
quit
Bobert?
breathing into the
Oh,
mic.
yeah. Huh?
Oh, you switched hats? You got another? You got the black on black.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
man.
does. That's what I was saying. He can't have that one. He's already got. Black hat, white letters. How about that?
They
Bill
make a
Clapton.
Trump yarmulke. Guys, they make a Trump yarmulke.
No, I don't want it. Yeah, we are going to be here a while. It's a 2-hour speech. Which means it's going to go for 4.
Oh no. I'm already a beer
Thank you
in.
very
This is
much.
tragic.
Thank you very much.
I gotta go get another
It's a
one.
great honor. Thank you very much. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States,
Here's my wife. Here's nice. I love you. Drink every time you see
members
nice MAGA
of
tatas.
the United States
All right.
Congress, thank you
Yeah.
very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back.
Kinda. A little bit.
Oh.
That was a little skippy there. I was distracted.
Look at the pinks. The pinks are sitting down.
6 weeks ago, I stood
gotta
beneath
keep
the
'em warm.
dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in
Goddamn
the
right.
greatest and most successful era
Pretty swift, yeah.
in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years, and we are just
Suck it,
getting
Obama.
started.
And we're just getting started. Let's fucking go.
Shout out. to
JD
Trump.
Vance like, I'm ready, buddy.
Johnson needs to fucking get out of there, dude. Johnson.
He sucked.
You know what
Fucking
would
sucked.
it'd be way more base seeing Thomas Massey
I
behind him
return
instead
to
of
this
Johnson.
chamber
Yes.
tonight to report that America's momentum
just
is
came.
back, our spirit
came.
is back, our pride is back,
I wonder what
our
kind of gay
confidence is
porn
back,
fucking
and the American dream
they're
is
holding over
surging
Johnson's
bigger
head to
and
make him
better
do this shit.
than ever before.
If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We cover debates,
The
all sorts of
American
shit.
dream is unstoppable,
We have
and
a
our
good
country
time.
is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never
Joey, I
witnessed
don't
and
want to hear your
perhaps
disrespect for
will
our
never
Lord
witness
and President
again.
Donald Trump.
never been anything like it.
Never been anything like it.
Never been anything at
The
all in the history of
presidential
America.
election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes.
That's right, Kamala. You're mad.
Suck it.
You're mad.
We're not going back. We're not going back. You're gonna miss that song.
We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
What's going on? What's going?
Oh shit.
What's going on?
Something on the Democrat side.
Shut
Get him!
up, you Cash Patel fucking reject.
Get him! You sir can kiss the water.
USA! USA! Yo, I love how the Republicans are just drowning out the Democrats. Like, fuck
I
you,
love how
shut up.
the
And
military
won
guys are
counties
sitting
in
right
our
there,
country,
like on the Democrat side.
2,700
They suck.
to 525
Well, they're gonna riot. Let's go.
on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
He said, "Suck it."
Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our
Mike's
country
ready
is
to get
headed
him
in
out
the
of
right
there.
direction
It's like, I'm
than
gonna
the
call the
wrong
manager.
direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record,
go,
27-point
dude.
swing, the most ever.
What's that? What's that? I think you should kill him. I think you should kill him. Kill him.
Capitol Police are like, look, we shot that bandit. Kick. You're
Likewise.
next. Okay, sit down.
Small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain
we got a drink? I don't
ever
know what we did.
recorded, a 41-point jump.
Let's go, man. They're
Tell
not
him,
letting
Speaker
up.
Johnson,
Members
shut
are
up.
directed to uphold and maintain decorum
No.
in the House and to cease
Hell
any
no.
further
Man,
disruption.
read off the
No.
paper.
Hell
you piece
no.
of
We
shit.
gonna go. Come on.
Let's go. Throw people out of that bitch.
Fuera.
Members are engaging in
They
willful
wanna
and
get thrown
continuing
out.
breach of decorum,
Afuera.
and the chair is prepared to direct the sergeant at arms to restore order to the joint session.
Let's fucking go. Let's get
get
the
the
sergeant
fuck
of
outta
arms
here.
involved.
Get the fuck
Said,
out
I'll
of the
get the-
chambers.
Sounded like me at the one convention, like Tim. Close the fucking doors.
Who the fuck is in the chambers?
You think
Who
you're
the fuck
stuck in
wants a
here
piece
with-
of this?
with
I
you?
got you all day.
You stuck in here with me.
So we'll
Mr. Green,
toss
take
all
your
your
seat.
asses out of this
Take
chamber,
your seat, sir.
fuckers.
Take your
Let's
seat.
go.
Take your
Ain't no
seat, you
man.
fucking Jew.
Finding
about
that
to go on
members
a
continue
mandate.
to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the sergeant at arms to restore order.
Get him the fuck out.
Remove
Oh,
this
let's
gentleman from
go.
the chamber.
It's Sri
Let's
Lanka,
fucking go.
motherfucker.
Yeah, no, take him out. Fuck him. Remove his ass.
There we go.
Fucking
Fuck all
Temu
y'all.
Cash Patel. Get his ass out of there with his stinky Indian ass.
Oh, man.
Nah, 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 nah. Yo, I love how they're singing that shit to this motherfucker.
I could not believe it. Yeah. I know what this is.
This
Slap
is
the guns
turning
around
like
the litter.
this is
So
why I'm
remember who
kind of
did it.
Members
happy
are
Trump
directed
won.
to
This is turning into
uphold and maintain
WWE very
decorum
quickly.
in the House.
Yeah.
Mr. President,
was that?
We
continue.
need more.
What
We
was
need
that?
more.
If it was me,
Over the past
I
6
would
weeks,
field
I have
him.
signed nearly 100 executive orders and taken more than 400 executive actions, a record to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
I would be clapping at the Democrats right now if I was the Republicans. I would just be making eye contact. Yeah, gator chomping. all sorts.
Who was that guy who was young?
I don't know.
Who
We're gonna
cares?
find
He
out.
got kicked out. He's a loser.
In fact,
Afuera.
it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation.
Our presidency, not
many.
Trump's presidency. Our presidency, boys.
First libertarian president, baby.
And what
I wanted
makes
to
it
get in
even
some
more
false-
impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that?
How about
I don't know
He
about
said
that
I'm
list,
number 2 to
but
GW.
we'll take it. Within
And not
hours
talking
of
Bush
taking
either.
the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever.
Is that true? Is that true?
what do you say?
The illegal border crossings,
They
the
heard
lowest
my
ever
words
recorded.
and they chose not to come. Much easier that way.
I don't know.
In comparison,
I'm gonna
under
go.
Joe Biden, the worst president in American history,
I don't
there
know
were
about that.
hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings.
FDR, Woodrow
And
Wilson.
virtually all of them,
there's a
including
lot of bad
murderers,
presidents.
drug
This is
dealers,
Trump's
gang
speech.
Let
members,
him
and
talk.
people from mental
Yeah, okay.
institutions and insane asylums
Cooking right now. Let that man
were
sauce
released
it up. Just-
into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my 5th such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could
Zero.
find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five
Just
times I've
shitting
been
on
up
them.
here. It's very
Said
sad.
these people are pathetic and sad,
And it
and you
just
should
shouldn't
feel
be this
bad for
way.
them.
Guys, I missed this.
The guy that got kicked out was Congressman Al Green from Texas.
From Texas.
From Tejas.
Texas, what you doing? It's got to be like,
Must have
We're
been
not
from
making
Austin.
America great again, Mitch. That's
So
what it is.
Democrats sitting
Yeah.
before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
Yeah, tell them. Put the ball in their court, Donald. Tell them you can work
Must
with me and you can
Steelers
look like
ball.
some losers. Your call.
I don't think Musk's stealing. I think the government steals.
Every day, my
Yeah.
administration is fighting to
Well,
deliver
he works
the
for the government now, so
change America needs to
Yeah, but at least he's trying to
bring a
fuck it up.
future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed
Pissed
an
in their
immediate
house.
freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid.
let's go. That's good.
Fucking go. Oh,
I'm pouring another drink for that. Let's go.
Yep.
All those
No
things.
more
Yeah.
Pakistani
Israel,
junior
right?
program.
I terminated the
Yes.
ridiculous
Including
Green New
Israel, right?
Scam.
Yes.
I withdrew from the
Double. They
unfair
owe us
Paris
money.
Climate
Scam.
Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars that other
Trillions, holy
countries
shit.
were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization.
Yeah. All of it. Get out.
And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council.
Let's go. Wait up.
Yeah, the
Fuck
council
human
that
rights.
has Russia, Saudi Arabia, and like
We
fucking.
ended all of Biden's
terrible countries
environmental
on it.
restrictions that were making our country far less safe
He was on Security
and
Council.
totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
Now do all the other.
Which is
names,
against
dude.
Elon Musk's interest as well.
Just saying.
Yes and no to that.
To unshackle our economy, I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must
That's
be
way better
eliminated.
than 2.
Just like I did in my very successful first term.
Afuera.
Last time it was 2. Now it's 10. The regulation cut just got 10 cuts higher.
And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other president had done before. We ordered all federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job.
Or they won't answer an email and get removed anyway. I'm drinking from Marjorie's pick, okay? I'm doing it. Smash or pass on Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, yeah.
And we've ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed
No
to
way. Rich is wrong.
viciously prosecute his
I just
political
did.
opponent, like me. How did that work out?
She's the teacher you don't want to fuck.
Not too
Listen,
good.
she's the type of girl her sister walked in and she says, come get these, son. You'll see half of the IRS getting let go tomorrow. I
And
hope
I've
so.
stopped all government
Ain't no way that's
censorship
true.
and brought back free speech in America. It's back. And 2 days ago, I signed an order
Well,
making English
2
the
weeks ago,
official
they fired
language of the
6,000.
United States of America.
Oh, here it is on Zero Head. I'm posting it.
You must speak
I
American.
renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Well, in our country, in Mexico, it's still the Gulf of Mexico.
And likewise, I renamed for a great president, William McKinley, Mount McKinley again. Beautiful Alaska. We love Alaska. We've ended the tyranny of so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military. And our country will be woke no longer.
Let's go. Now stand, now sit, now stand, now sit. We got it.
You know, woke used to be a
We
good
believe
thing.
that
you
whether
know?
you
No.
are a doctor,
No.
an
Yeah, it
accountant,
used
a
to be.
lawyer, or an
It
air
used to just be
traffic
slang for
controller,
being awakened. You know
you
what
should
I
be
mean?
hired and
When
promoted
the
based
commies
on
came in.
skill and competence,
Unfortunately,
not
yes.
race or gender.
White coffee shop
Very important.
hipsters came in and ruined it.
Just like Occupy. It happened at the same time.
Yeah, there's a lot of
You
overlap.
should be
there.
hired based
in
on
completely
merit.
two
And the
circles right
Supreme
above one
Court,
another.
in a brave and very powerful decision, has allowed us to do so. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I have to
We
steal
have
my
removed
drinking rule
the
apparently
poison
now.
of critical race theory from our public schools, and I signed an order making it the official policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female.
Male and female, get it fucking together, America.
For you
Wait.
Mexicans, uno, dos. For ASL, bing, bong, boom, bam.
Hey boys,
Chico,
I also
Check the host
signed
chat.
an executive
no
order
chickix.
to ban
They don't make
men
them. They don't
from
make
playing
the
in
Latinos
women's
hate the X.
sports.
It's gay. They don't know what the fuck is going on. It's not
check the
their
host chat.
language.
Check the host chat. All three of you. On Discord.
I can't hear you, Tim.
It's okay.
3 years ago, Peyton McNabb was an all-star
Well,
high school
well,
athlete,
well.
one of the best, preparing for a future in
We'll
college
get them, boys.
sports.
One way or the other.
But when her girls' volleyball match was
I
invaded
can't. I
by
want
a
to drink,
male,
but she seems
he
underage.
smashed
Okay, next.
the ball so hard
He is just one
in
text
Peyton's
away.
face, causing traumatic brain injury, partially paralyzing her right side, and ending her athletic career. It was a shot like she's never seen before. She's never seen anything like it. Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton, from now on, schools will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all federal funding.
Hell yeah. And y'all were like, we're not going to see
What
Ross
sport does
tonight.
she
Of course
play,
we're gonna
dude?
see Ross. He's going to bring
I
up
think he
Ross.
said volleyball.
He
She
brought
could
up this
kick like
fat
that
fucking
spike,
Vaughn.
like
He's going
the
to bring up
volleyball
Ross.
spike.
Is he going to bring up Ross? Yeah, that's the big
The
one.
volleyball spike.
That bitch don't
fat
play
fucking
volleyball.
She plays
He
volleyball?
played
That bitch looks like she
volleyball.
plays
I don't know.
fucking
I don't
catcher
know.
for fucking
He
Will he
said
bring
it.
up crypto, and will he bring
He
up
said it.
Ross?
Softball
said it.
catcher.
He
I'm
If
really
with
you
you.
really
He
want
said
to
what sport
see
it is.
numbers, just take a look at what happened in
Yeah, that
the
bitch is a
women's
linebacker.
boxing,
She played
weightlifting,
defensive
track and
fucking
field,
end
swimming,
for the
recycling,
fucking,
where a male
like,
recently
Tennessee
finished
Titans.
a long-distance race 5 hours and 14 minutes ahead of a woman for a new record by
Shit.
5 hours.
That man was killing
Broke
the
the
game.
record
He
by
said,
5
fuck you,
hours.
men dominate.
It's demeaning for women,
I am
and it's
man,
very
hear me
bad for our
roar.
country.
She
We're not
definitely
going to put
ate the
up with
picture
it
of
any
Barfo.
longer.
She probably ate the entire outfield as well.
Jesus, dude.
Is her name Natalie? Fatally Natalie?
Listen, I can't listen. All right.
She played until her body was paralyzed.
What I have just described
That's
is only a
tragic
small
that men made her
fraction of the
paralyzed.
common
I
sense
knew you would say that.
revolution
Horrible.
that is now
We
because
need
of
to end
us.
I
trending
heard
sweeping
that.
the entire
women's
world.
sports because of that.
Common
heard that, I
sense
just
has
didn't know what
become a
sport
common
she
theme,
played.
and we will never
I didn't
go
hear that.
back. Never. Never going to let that happen.
We're not going back.
Among my very highest
gonna go back
priorities is to
4 years from
rescue
now.
our
That's
economy
what's
and
gonna
get dramatic and immediate relief to working families. As you know, we inherited from the last administration an economic catastrophe and an inflation nightmare. Their policies drove up energy prices, pushed up grocery costs, and drove the necessities of life out of reach for millions and millions of Americans. They've never
You know,
had
you
anything
printed a
like
lot
it.
of money in
We
your first
suffered
term,
the
too,
worst
Trump.
inflation
Like a
in
lot of
48
money.
But that was
years, but perhaps
COVID. You don't
even
understand.
It
in the
was
history
COVID.
of our country. They're not sure.
Largest money
As
printing
president,
in
I'm
history. at the
fighting every
time.
day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again.
Wait, what? Hey, don't make me feel bad. I was having a good time.
In
Okay.
what? No, was it in volleyball? Because I think it was in volleyball.
Joe Biden especially let the price of eggs get out of control.
Biden did
Oh.
that.
Fucking
Price is out
crazy.
He's
of
coming after the eggs.
control.
He's gonna tell him. He's gonna
And
tell
we're
him about the
working
eggs.
hard to
Telling
get
you,
it
they gotta
back
throw 'em at 'em.
down. Secretary, do a good job on that. You inherited a total mess from the previous administration. Do a good job.
People walking out. Is that what that was?
Yeah, walk out, you fucking slut.
He made sure to walk out right in front of the camera. Too.
I-
What a dumb
I-
A
bitch.
major
I
focus
can't
of our
even.
fight to defeat
I-
inflation is rapidly
I'm sorry. I
reducing
can't
the cost
even.
of
I
energy.
can't even.
The previous administration
right now.
cut the
This
number of new
This is
oil
horrible.
and gas
This
leases by
fucking fascist is being
95%,
given a platform
slowed
to speak.
pipeline construction to a halt, and
a
closed
trick
more
question.
than
Pro
100
America.
power plants. We are opening
this is a
up
trick
many
question.
of those power
Hey,
plants
spend
right
money
now.
on
They're the
Rumble,
same
Rumble.
fucking picture, Ronan. They're the same fucking picture. Corporate wanted me to pick the difference between the two. They're the same fucking
And frankly, we
picture.
have never seen anything like it. That's why on
Like
my
it.
first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency.
And what did that do? because all my oil prices went down. So
As you've heard me say many times, we have more liquid gold under our feet than any nation on earth, and by far. And now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill.
you're welcome, Barfa. Hey, drill, baby, drill, and Major Power come back on.
My
Flash is getting the
administration is
MAGA
also
yarmulke.
working on a gigantic
That's what's
natural
happening.
gas pipeline in Alaska, among
They're
the
selling it
largest
over
in
on
the world, where
DailyWire.com
Japan,
already.
South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with
Damn.
investments
say
of trillions
Josh has
of
been a naughty
dollars
boy.
each. There's never been anything like that one.
And let's say
It will be truly spectacular. It's
He
all
deserves
set
a
to go. The
spanking.
permitting is gotten. And later
And
this
Ronan is
week, I will
daddy.
Threaten me
also
with a good
take
time.
historic
Dad's your
action
daddy.
to dramatically expand production of critical minerals and rare
They
earths
said drill,
here
baby,
in the
drill, never said
USA.
where.
Talk about China.
China.
all right, now I'm so
To
confused about the
further
volleyball
combat
girl.
inflation,
It's okay.
we will not
won't
only
make
be
fun of her
reducing the
ass
cost of
anymore.
energy, but will be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars.
How about just ending taxes? End all taxes. Altogether.
What about the good one?
And to that end,
God
I
damn
have
it,
created the
now you're gonna make me go
brand
grab
new
the
Department
taxation
of
theft
Government
hat.
Efficiency.
Gauche.
Perhaps you've
Oh,
heard of it.
here's Elon.
How you say
Good old Doge.
push.
Which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
I need another retard yell.
Elon 2028.
Chainsaw.
He can't run. He's
You
not
should have
out.
brought the chainsaw.
Listen, if Shane can push for Donald Trump to get another term,
Thank you.
No.
Elon.
I can
He's
push
working
for
very
this.
hard. He didn't need this. He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We appreciate
you're
it.
retarded
Everybody
and
here,
stupid,
even
and
this
that's how we're
side,
gonna get
appreciates it, I
fucking
believe.
Klaus Schwab for fucking 4 years as president.
They just don't want to admit that.
Fucking Elon Musk can be
Just
president.
listen to
so
some
can
of
Klaus
the
Schwab, and
appalling
Klaus
waste
Schwab has a way bigger
we have
fucking tentacle
already
than Elon
identified.
does.
$22
You
billion
are gambling with fucking
from
danger, my
HHS
friend.
to provide free housing and cars for
You don't know what you talk
illegal
about.
aliens. $45 million for
Couldn't you say the
diversity,
same thing
equity,
about
and
1
inclusion.
You want to get your
Scholarships
butthole
in
raped.
Burma.
Shut the fuck
Dry.
up.
$40 million
No.
to improve the social and economic inclusion
Talk
of
about $40 million
sedentary.
I'm trying to hear
social
about the
economics
money
of things.
you're
Why do you
saying.
care about social economics, Rob?
I want to hear about the
fucking
$8
money
million
you're
to
saying.
promote
Communism now, you fucking homo?
LGBTQI plus
EQI plus
in the
sounds
African
like gay
nation
where I'm
of
from.
Lesotho, which
Come on,
nobody
Donald,
has
we're
ever
not
heard
supposed
of.
to be educated.
You're missing the
$60
nation of
million
Lesotho.
for indigenous peoples
Lesotho,
and
fucking gay
Afro-Colombian
homo.
empowerment in Central America. $60 million.
Central America, who
$8
gives a
million
fuck?
for making mice
Oh damn, that's fucking
transgender.
insane how that just happened.
Damn, it took me all-
I told you.
This is
All right,
real.
I'll shut up now. I got it.
$32 million for a left-wing
My stage is
propaganda
warranted. I'll shut up. I'm
operation in
sorry.
Moldova.
Took me off stage. I gotta
$10
be
million
quiet. Shut
for
up.
male
You're good.
circumcision in Mozambique. $20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East. It's a program. $20
I
million
feel like that
for a
shit's so
program.
fake.
$1.9 billion to
I mean, I think we
recently
need foreskin in
created
Mozambique, though.
decarbonization of homes committee.
Look, fuck you and your
Headed up.
foreskin, Robert.
And we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was
Robert
passed
said I don't
over
have foreskin. Joke's
by
on
a
you,
woman
fucker.
named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her?
You ever heard of him?
A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring. $1.5 million for
Arab Sesame Street was
voter
gangster. I would've
confidence
fucked with
in
Arab Sesame
Liberia.
Street.
$14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal
Why are you
alien hotel
reading
rooms
off
in New
Rand
York City.
Paul's fucking Festivus report.
He's
So
a
he
real
can
estate
claim it as
developer.
his
He's done
own.
very well. $250,000 to increase
This is what we wanted
vegan
for
local
Rand
climate
Paul for
action
years,
innovation.
And now we're getting it with
in
Donald Trump. This
Zambia.
is great.
$42 million
American
for
bubble.
social and behavior change in Uganda.
$60 million
$14 million
to study
for
the
improving
mating
public
habits of quails
procurement
on
in
cocaine
Serbia.
in America.
$47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia.
Learning
Asia's
outcomes in
doing very
Asia.
well
I
with
thought them
learning.
niggas were smart.
I don't know what we're doing. Should use it ourselves. And $101 million for DEI contracts at the Department of Education. The most ever paid. Nothing even like
$101 million
it. Under the
for
Trump
DEI and
administration, all of these
DOE?
scams,
That's
and they're far
crazy.
worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad. Many more have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found
And big balls.
hundreds of billions
And
of
big balls.
dollars of fraud.
Big balls doing the big work. I got it. I'm sorry. I got a standing ovation. Standing ovation. And God bless Donald Trump and be with the starving pygmies in New Guinea, goddammit.
And we've taken back the money and reduced our
Taking
debt
it
to
back.
fight
We're
inflation
gonna
and
give
other
it to the
things.
Epstein clients. It's
Taking
gonna
back
be
a
great.
lot of that money. We got it just in time. This
We
is
got it
just
in
the
time.
beginning.
We're gonna fund it to
The Government
Israel.
Accountability Office, a federal government office, has estimated annual fraud of over $500 billion in our nation.
How much of that
And
fraud
we
is
are
Israel
working
fraud?
very hard to stop it. We're going to. We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old. It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that elderly. 3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129. 3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139.
Those are lies.
3.5 million
Prove it.
people from ages 140 to 149. And money is being paid to many of them. And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid and paid.
I
and
think he's
nobody
going off
does,
of
and
that
it really
thing that
hurts
showed
Social
how many people
Security and hurts
were
our
in the
country.
system.
1.3 million people from ages
And there's like programming error
150
with that
to
system.
159, and over 130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases,
Mike Tremont
are
acted
age
fucking-
over 160 years
speech.
old.
What?
We have
what?
a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
way.
I'll put it in the Discord, but I think Mike Tremont is actually
That'd be crazy.
not
So-
really, if y'all been paying attention and listening to everything I've been saying, but yeah, it is crazy at the end.
Including, to finish,
Josh,
1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229. One person between the age of 240 and 249. And one person is
It kinda
listed
does.
at
it kinda looks like a
360
TV
years
screen.
of age.
Yeah, because look at the
More than
post under.
100 years.
The post under
More
it is
than 100
definitely
years
television.
older than
It
our
is TV
country.
screen, But I'm not going to say that.
It is a TV screen. He's not.
But
there.
we're
gonna say
going to
that.
find out where
I'm
that
gonna
money's
say it.
going.
He's not there.
You can say that. but I'm
And
not
it's
gonna
not going to be pretty. By slashing
I'm gonna
all
be
of the
excited.
fraud, waste,
I'm
and theft we can find,
You are. You
we will
may be
defeat
right. I'm not gonna-
inflation,
I'm
bring
not gonna
down
admit that
mortgage
you're
rates,
right,
lower
Tim. I'm
car
just gonna say
payments,
that
and
you may not be
grocery
wrong.
prices, protect
I'm
our
gonna-
seniors, and put more
I'm
money
gonna be
in
excited
the
until I
pockets
have
of
a
American
reason to be
families.
politically
So among the little of that I did hear over you two, I just want to point out the Democrats doing this condescending
And today
laughing
interest
thing
rates
is
took a
just
beautiful
so
drop,
douchey.
big beautiful drop. It's about time.
Democrats for you.
And in the
Yeah, they're just- they're
near
just
future, I
natural
want to do
douchebags.
what has not been done in 24 years, balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it.
Nice.
Did you say
Not
40
gonna do with the
years?
spending bill that your Republicans passed, though.
If they gave you one bad spending bill, they're going to do more.
Yeah.
With that goal in mind, we have developed in great detail what we are calling the Gold Card, which goes on sale very,
wanna hear
very
about this.
soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world to buy a path to U.S. citizenship. It's like the green card, but better and more sophisticated.
Oh, fuck.
And these people will have to pay tax in our country. They won't have to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous numbers of jobs and great success for a company out there. So while we take out the criminals, killers, traffickers, and child predators who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people, the Democrats,
What?
the Biden
Pointed
administration,
at 'em.
the open border insane policies that you've allowed to destroy our country, we will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people. They're going to pay a lot of money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money.
A lot of Indians. A lot of Indians, a lot of
Dude,
Chinese.
he's daring them. He's like, I want to throw all of you out. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Americans have given us a mandate for bold and profound change. For nearly 100 years, the federal bureaucracy has grown until it has crushed our freedoms, ballooned our deficits, and held back America's potential in every possible way. The nation founded by pioneers and risk takers now drowns under millions and millions of pages of regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you're rejected. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration will reclaim power from this unaccountable bureaucracy, and we will restore true democracy to America again.
Marjorie Taylor Greene says yes, like when it's completely quiet, like she's at fucking church, dude. Yeah. Hallelujah.
And any federal bureaucrat
she's
who
like that.
resists this change will be removed from office immediately. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple. And
I
the
live
days
here.
of rule by
That's us.
unelected bureaucrats are over.
Said it.
Their reaction to the thing about bureaucrat is very telling.
Ronan, you and I had the same thought when you pulled that freaking up. I was like, I bet he put this penis in it.
And the next phase of our plan to deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to
Debate
pass
Bobby
tax
Chicken.
cuts for everybody. They're in there,
Better
they're
than putting your
waiting for you to
penis in
vote.
this, Ronan.
And I'm sure
Piece
that
of
the people
Libertarian
on
Party
my right,
history,
I don't mean
$1,000.
the Republican right,
Yeah.
but my right,
A
right
piece
here.
of real
I'm sure
history.
You're going to vote for those tax cuts because otherwise, I don't
$125.
believe the people will
give you
ever
free
vote you
fist.
into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that. But I know this group is going
I'll
to be
never get
voting
that
for the
money back.
tax.
Don't take it back, man. That Mexican girl earned that money. He probably has no idea just
Do you know how much shoe polish she put on that thing? Where's the
Thank
place?
you.
He
It's a
probably
very, very
has
big
no
part of our
idea
plan.
what we
had
saw in
tremendous
that
success
thing.
in our first term with it. A very big part of our plan. We're seeking
Yeah, no
permanent
idea.
income tax cuts all
Or she
across
does.
the board.
Or she does.
And to get
Nope,
urgently
nope,
needed
she
relief
didn't.
to Americans
Hey, Rob,
hit
that one's for
especially
you.
hard by inflation. I'm calling for no
No,
tax on
no.
tips, no tax
That
on
moonshine is-
overtime,
that's gonna
and
be
no
around
tax
for
on
years,
Social
Joe.
Security benefits for our great seniors.
That moonshine will be around for my kids' kids.
And I also want to make interest payments on car loans tax deductible, but only if the car is made in America.
That's better than a tariff. Let's go. Tax deductible car payment.
And by the way, we're going to have growth in the auto industry like nobody's ever seen. Plants are opening up all over the place. Deals are being made. Never seen. That's a combination of the election win and tariffs. It's a beautiful word, isn't it? That, along with our other policies, will allow our auto industry to absolutely boom. It's going to boom. Spoke to the majors today,
gonna blow
all
up.
three, the top people, and they're so excited.
Like
In fact,
Toyota.
already numerous car companies have announced that they will be building massive automobile plants in America.
Tariffs are a good
with
tool,
Honda
but
just announcing a new
we'll see what
plant in
happens.
Indiana,
You're getting
one of the
fucked.
largest anywhere in the world.
This is
we're
gonna
gonna get
happen.
fucked. Yeah, we're gonna get fucked a little bit.
We don't make enough.
No. And to put the tariff on before
And
you
this
start
has
getting
taken
the
place
factories,
since
it's
our
kind of like a move, you
Great
know?
victory on
Like,
November 5th,
risky.
a date which will hopefully go down as one of the most important in the history of our country.
What date? Oh,
November
5th.
5th.
In addition, as part of our
election
tax
day.
cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic production and all manufacturing. And just as
Good.
we did before, we will provide 100% expensing. It will be retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And it was one of the main reasons why our tax cuts were so successful in our first term, giving us the most successful economy in the history of our country. First term. We had a great first term.
I mean, if you got all these tariffs going on, bad. But if you get massive tax
If
cuts
you
on
don't
the
make
other
your
end,
product in America, however, under the Trump
could even-
administration,
Yeah, you gotta balance
will
it
pay
out
a
somehow.
tariff,
You gotta balance
and in
it.
some cases, a rather large
Waiting for
one.
these tax cuts to
Other
come
countries
now.
have used tariffs
Yeah.
against us for
I was
decades,
promised
and
no
now
more
it's our
income
turn
tax
to
and no tax
start
on
using
tips.
them against
right.
those
I'll
other
take
countries.
tariffs over that shit.
On
Yeah.
average, the European Union, China, Brazil, India, Mexico, and Canada, have you heard of them? And countless other nations charge us tremendously higher tariffs than we charge them.
Have you
It's
heard of
very
these
unfair.
states?
India charges us auto tariffs
call them 51
higher
and
than
52.
100%. China's average tariff on our products is twice what we charge them. And South
This is
Korea's
bullshit.
average tariff is 4 times higher. Think of that, 4 times higher.
Damn,
go.
Ronan.
And we give so much help militarily and in so many other ways to South Korea,
Rob
but
is
that's what
soft
happens.
I'll drink
This
too.
is happening
Yeah, I'll
by
drink too.
Better. I'm
friend
gonna
and
drink it
foe.
anyway.
We-
This system is
When
not fair to the
a
United
podcast
States
gets
and
money,
never was. And
we
so on
drink.
April 2nd,
We all
I
got
wanted
50
to make
cents.
it April 1st, but I didn't want to be accused of April Fool's Day. That's what. That's not.
I'm gonna get
Just
fucked
one
up
day
before
was
this
cost us a
interview
lot of
tomorrow.
money.
It's gonna be terrible.
But we're going to do it in April. I'm a very superstitious person. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in. And whatever they
Yeah.
tariff
I ain't
us,
fucking around,
other
no April
countries,
Fools, pussies.
we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth. Whatever they tax us, we will
We're gonna
tax them.
tax you back.
I'm
Oh,
okay
good.
with
He
the
just called it a
level.
tariff
If they
attack.
do
At least he
non-monetary
recognizes that.
tariffs
Said you want to fuck around,
to keep
you
us
too
out
can
of their
find
market,
out with us.
then we will do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market. There's a lot of that, too. They don't even allow us in their market. We will take in trillions and trillions of dollars and create jobs like we have never seen before.
Yeah, we did.
I
talk
did it
about
with
this
China
earlier.
and I did it with others, and the
gonna
Biden
be-
administration
we'll see if they
couldn't
do
do
it.
anything about it because there was
We'll
so
see if they
much
do it.
money they couldn't do anything about it. We have been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer. Much has been said over the last 3 months about Mexico and Canada, but we have very large deficits with both of them. But even more importantly, they've allowed fentanyl to come into our country at levels never seen before, killing hundreds of thousands of our citizens and many very young, beautiful people, destroying families. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They are, in effect, receiving subsidies of hundreds of billions of dollars. We pay subsidies to Canada and to Mexico of hundreds of billions of dollars, and the United States will not be doing that any longer. We're not going to do it any longer. Thanks to our America First policies we're putting into place, we have had $1.7 trillion of new investment in America in just the past few weeks. The combination of the election and our economic policies that people of SoftBank, one of the most brilliant anywhere in the world, announced a $200 billion investment. OpenAI and Oracle, Larry Ellison, announced $500 billion investment, which they wouldn't have done if Kamala had won. Apple announced $500 billion investment. Tim Cook called me. He said, I cannot spend it fast enough. It's going to be much higher than that, I believe. They'll be building their plants here instead of in China. And just yesterday, Taiwan Semiconductor, the biggest in the world, most powerful in the world, has a tremendous amount, 97% of the market, announced a $165 billion investment to build the most powerful chips on earth right here in the USA.
What do you think this was, Barfo? This is a campaign speech. This is a rally. Welcome to Trump rallies, paid for by your tax dollars.
He's talking about what he's doing for you, Barfo.
And we're not giving them any money. Your CHIPS Act is
libertarian
a horrible,
president, Barfo.
horrible
I
thing.
mean,
We give
if you think
hundreds
about
of
it,
billions
the
of dollars,
chips
and it
being
doesn't mean a
manufactured
thing.
is
They
very
take our
significant
money and they don't
because
spend
then we
it.
don't have to defend
All
Taiwan
that
from
meant
China.
to
because
them,
we
we're
make
giving
the
them
chips.
no money.
Yeah.
All that was important to them was they didn't want to pay the tariffs, so they came and they're building, and many other companies are coming. We don't have to give them money. We just want to protect our businesses and our people, and they will come because they won't have to pay tariffs if they build in America. So it's very amazing. You should get rid of the CHIP Act, and whatever's left over, Mr. Speaker, you should use it to reduce debt or any
Unlike
other
Mitch,
reason you
who's
want
had
to.
the Pocky Chip Act.
Our new trade policy will also be great for the American farmer. I love the farmer.
FarmersOnly.com.
Who will now be selling into our
Who the
home market,
fuck's
the
that?
USA, because nobody is going to be able to compete with you.
He loves the farmer, but he's about to put
Because
a new
there's
tariff on exports.
Goods that come in from
Well, yeah.
other countries
What was that
and companies.
senator
They're
from Texas that got
really,
kicked out?
really
What
in
was his
a
name?
bad
Green.
position in so many
You know,
different
Green's
ways.
like
They're
sitting in his hotel room
uninspected.
going, "Motherfucker, kick
They may
me
be
the
very
fuck
dirty
out
and
of shit."
disgusting, and they come in and they pour in,
Fuming.
and they hurt our American
Goddamn
farmers. The
honkies.
tariffs will
I'm going on mute.
go on
I gotta make a
agricultural
phone
product coming into America, and our farmers, starting on April 2nd, it may be a little bit of an adjustment period. We had that before when I made the deal with China, $50 billion of purchases, and I said, just bear with me, and they did. They did. Probably have to bear with me again, and this will be even better. That was great. The problem with it was that Biden didn't enforce it. He didn't enforce it. $50 billion of purchases, and we were doing great, but Biden did not enforce it, and it hurt our farmers. But our farmers are going to have a field day right now. So to our farmers, have a lot of fun. I love you too. I love you too. It's all going to happen.
Wow, they're not even clapping for the
And I
farmers.
have also imposed a 25% tariff on foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel, because if we don't have, as an example, steel and lots of other things, we don't have a military, and frankly, we just won't have a country very long. Here today is a proud American steelworker, fantastic person from Decatur, Alabama, Jeff Denard. Has been working at the same steel plant for 27 years in a job that has allowed him to serve as the captain of his local volunteer fire department, raise 7 children with his beautiful wife, Nicole, and over the years provide a loving home for more than 40 foster children. So great, Jeff.
Jesus.
It's always some big Mr. Clean looking goofy.
Thank you, Jeff.
It's never.
He looks like
a.
Mr. Clean
Thank you, Jeff.
and John
It's
Cena.
always some big Mr. Clean looking goofy. Like, why does he look like cleaned up?
Look at his face.
John
Stories
Fetterman.
Look at his face. He
Jeff's
looks like
remind
John
us
Cena.
that tariffs are
He looks like
not
John
just
Fetterman.
about protecting
He reminds
American
me of
jobs.
the Hitman.
They're about
guy.
protecting the
Yeah.
soul of our country. Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's
Mara.
happening, and it will happen
Mara.
rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance.
Make America rich again.
We're
Mara!
okay with that. It won't be much. No, you're not. Oh.
Oh.
And look where Biden took us, very low, the lowest we've ever been. Jeff, I want to thank you very much. And I also want to recognize another person
black.
who has devoted herself to foster care
Oh.
community. She works so hard on
No,
it.
you're not,
A very loving
motherfucker.
person, our magnificent First Lady of the United States.
Melania. Melania getting some love tonight.
My heart goes out to Melania. That's what we need right now. Oh, we got to drink for the
Elon,
Jets.
go
You're
on,
right.
Joe.
Work
and
has
he was like, I
yielded
can't even
incredible
point out a
results,
rocket
helping
anymore.
prepare our nation's future leaders as they
I did hear him
enter
say
the
that, yeah.
workforce.
Yeah, that was funny.
Our First Lady is joined by two impressive young women, very impressive. Haley Ferguson, who benefited from the First Lady's Fostering the
Joey.
Future initiative and is poised to complete her education and become a teacher. And Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deepfake image produced by a peer. With Elliston's help, the Senate just
Uh-oh.
passed the Take It
Where's
Down
that video?
Act.
What website? Can I have a
And
link? I need
no.
to
This
verify.
is
Hold
so
on.
important. Thank you
She
very much.
looks like she
John.
might
John
be
Thune, Thank
underage.
you.
Hold
Stand
on.
up, John. Thank you, John.
Yeah, I'm not touching that, Rob. I'm with you. This is too
Thank
dangerous.
you all very much.
I'm trying to look up
Yeah.
Melania in her swimsuit right now. There's not a lot.
If not, AI can help us.
Thank
I mean, AI gave us Anarchist
And
Plan.
thank you to John Thune and the Senate.
Okay,
Great
that's
job
not
to
Melania.
criminalize the
AI
publication
also gave
of
us
such
the
images
Lauren Boebert
online
AOC
is terrible,
video that was
terrible
recently
thing.
released.
And
Yeah.
once it passes the House, I look forward to signing that bill into law. Thank you. And I'm going to use that bill for myself, too, if you don't mind. Because nobody gets treated worse than I do online. Nobody. That's great. Thank you very much to the Senate. Thank you. But if we truly care about protecting Americans' children, no step is more crucial than securing America's borders. Over the past 4 years, 21 million people poured into the United States. Many of them were murderers, human traffickers, gang members, and other criminals from the streets of
The
dangerous
side
cities
point.
all
The side
throughout the
point.
world. Because
Yeah.
of Joe Biden's insane and very dangerous open border policies. They are now strongly embedded in our country, but we are getting them out and getting them out fast.
Joey, where? Okay.
I don't know what to say.
I typed in Melania swimsuit. It didn't, you know.
Are you using
Not
the
what I was
Brave
looking
browser?
for.
And I want to thank
Yeah,
You might
I gotta-
have to use search on
And
different
Christy, I
search
want to
elsewhere.
thank you and Paul of Border
Turn
Patrol.
safe search
I
off.
want to
Got it.
thank you. What a
Yeah.
job they've all done. Everybody, Border Patrol, ICE,
If you're new here, please like
law
and subscribe.
enforcement in general is incredible. We have to take care of our law
You're not new
enforcement.
here, and you're not really like
Have to.
If you're not new here, we'll see if it's
Last year,
Yeah, bro. I gotta go to bed.
a brilliant 22-year-old nursing
Yeah, yeah,
student named Lakin
I had
Riley,
surprise work things.
the
pop
best
up
in her
on me, even though I'm on
class,
paternity leave.
admired by everybody,
Nice.
went out for a jog on the campus of
Promotion
the University of
opportunities.
Georgia.
Can't turn those down, big
That
sexy.
morning, Lakin was viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered. Lakin was stolen from us by a savage illegal alien
Real pedo.
Gang
AI
member.
pedo's
Thank you.
not
who was
as bad,
arrested while
Roman.
trespassing across
No,
Biden's
fuck you, Tim. I raised
open
this question.
southern
It was a
border
legitimate question. I'm gonna
and then
answer.
set loose into the
No,
United
I'm
States
saying thank
under
you
the
'cause I didn't wanna
heartless
pull it up.
policies of that failed
Fuck you. Pull it up.
administration. It was indeed a failed administration. He had then been
Real pedo.
arrested and
Yeah, real
released
pedo's
in
definitely
a
worse.
Democrat-run
Real pedo's
sanctuary
definitely
city, a
worse.
Yeah,
Disaster.
real's
disaster,
worse.
before ending the life of this
Like, I
beautiful
don't know how that's
young
a
angel.
question. Like, ignore
With us
Donald
this
Trump
evening
just
are
rambling
Lakin's
on for a
beloved
minute here.
mother,
He's old and
Allison, and her
stupid.
sister,
Like, how are you
Lauren.
gonna even like argue that AI pedo is not worse than real pedo? Like, there's real children being raped. Like, AI, I can at least like.
But I can
accept
also
that these
argue-
are fake children. It doesn't. They're not really existing. It's not really rape. You're raping real children, and you think real pedophilia is not like something to be
Okay,
I'm gonna
but
make a motion to mute Josh and Mitch right now.
what?
You would
Last year, I
make a
told
motion.
Lakin's grieving
I'm moving,
parents
make-
that we would
I'm
Fuck
moving.
you,
ensure their
democracy is the
daughter
god that failed,
would
Rob, and
not
you're a
have died
fucking
in
loser.
vain. That's
Making
why
a motion to
the very
silence
first
me.
bill I signed into law
don't-
as
Damn.
your 47th
Yeah,
president
putting on the hat
mandates the
that Rob
detention
doesn't
of all
have.
dangerous criminal aliens who
All you gotta do
threaten
is turn 'em
public
down. Why you
safety.
gotta- why you
It's a
gotta
very
kick 'em
strong,
out?
powerful act.
Yeah, I agree with you, though, Josh. It's it's fake. Fake's better than real.
It's called the Lakin-Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never
Quit
ever
doing that,
forget
Rob.
the
Stop
beautiful Lakin Hope Riley.
Why can't I drink?
That's not it.
I'm good for the mom.
Would. Doesn't matter, would.
For the mom? Yeah, I would.
She's
Yeah.
like 19. She's like, why
Guys, come
not
on.
me?
Thank you very much.
She can find out too if she wants.
Since taking office, my administration has
a little bit
launched
more
the
risky in
most
my life.
sweeping border and immigration crackdown in
I know
American
mom's
history.
legal. I don't
And we
know about
quickly
his
achieved the
daughter's
lowest numbers of illegal border
Rob, like, you're
crossers
libertarian,
ever
why do you care?
recorded. Thank you.
The other one gotta be college age. Joey, you know college age well. College football fans know college age well. We can spot it.
The media
So,
and
Rob,
our friends in
when am I
the
gonna come out for a
Democrat
Gators
Party
game?
kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all
legislation?
we really
What?
needed was a new president.
For the border.
For the border? No, we need to fucking militarize the border.
I don't know what this means.
I don't know that I'm living for it.
What do you mean, Ronan?
I don't know.
What do you
Nobody
mean?
knows what it means. It's the Gotham to go. It got us going.
Thank you.
Get me going, yeah.
Joe Biden didn't just open our borders, he flew illegal aliens over them to overwhelm
That's
our
it, Josh, you
schools,
did a good
hospitals,
bonk,
and
dude.
communities throughout the country. Entire
Damn, he said
towns
Joe
like
Biden flew
Aurora,
illegals over the
Colorado, and
border.
Springfield, Ohio
Damn.
buckled under the weight of the migrant occupation and corruption like nobody's ever seen before. Beautiful towns destroyed.
Cake is cake.
Now, just as I promised in my inaugural address, we are achieving the great
Whoa.
liberation of
I
America.
say cake is cake, and I'm a homer. You say cake is cake, and he's cool.
But you said cake is cock. Or did you
But
say
there's
cock is
still-
cake?
Is much
We're only an
work to
hour
be
into
done.
this.
Here tonight
the
is a
hell?
woman I have gotten
I
to
don't know
know.
what fucking timer you're looking at, but I
Alexis
see 1
Mengary
hour and
from
48
Houston.
minutes and 32
Wonderful woman.
seconds.
Last June,
Fuck you. We've
Alexis's
been going way
12-year-old
longer than
daughter,
an hour.
her precious
Stop
He didn't
Jocelyn,
start until
Fuck.
8:12.
went to a
Fucking
He
nearby
has.
ever. He just does not
convenience
shut the
store.
fuck up.
She was
you
kidnapped,
didn't
tied
drink
up,
He didn't
for
start
that.
until
assaulted for
8:15,
2 hours
8:12.
under a bridge
That is
and
relevant.
horrifically murdered. Arrested and charged
She was
with this
tied up
heinous
under a
crime are
bridge,
2
drink.
illegal alien
God.
monsters from Venezuela, released
I'm-
into America by the last administration
Would.
through their
To the left.
Oh my
ridiculous open
God.
border.
Absolutely would.
The death of this
Oh.
beautiful 12-year-old girl
Good.
and the agony of her
Yes.
mother and family touched our entire nation greatly.
Yeah.
And you wanted to
Alexis,
bonk
I
me.
promised
Yeah, I'll
that
do
we
it
would
again.
always
Bonk.
remember
We're
your
gonna have
daughter,
fun.
your
This whole, the whole
magnificent
swamp
daughter.
needs to
And
get bombed
earlier
right
tonight,
now.
I
Exactly.
signed
Bring
an
the
order
back convention.
keeping
This
my
time not
word
for the
to you.
Florida Nazis.
One thing
whatever
I have
their
learned
name
about
was, but this
Jocelyn
time
is
to
that she
bonk
loved
whoever needs
animals
it.
so much. She loved nature.
Get the bat.
Look,
across
I wanna
Galveston
show
Bay
that bitch
from where
Paris.
Jocelyn lived
Mitch,
in
you want to
Houston,
help me show her
you
the
will
Eiffel
find a
Tower real quick?
magnificent national wildlife.
Oh, her name's Jocelyn
Refuge.
too. Oh my
A
god.
pristine,
I bet she's
peaceful,
I bet she's got a
34,000
Mitch.
acre
I bet she's got a
sanctuary
Mitch,
for
meet me in the
all of
middle here.
God's
sweat
creatures
on it.
on the edge
Oh.
of the
Meet me in the
Gulf
middle
of
here.
America. Alexis, moments
want
ago, I
uppies.
formally
Tim's
renamed
want
joining you
uppies.
on that one, man.
refuge.
Here we
In
go.
loving
Mitch.
memory of your beautiful
Come
daughter,
on, Mitch.
Jocelyn.
Wonder Twin Powers
So,
activate.
Mr. Vice
staying up
President,
there,
if
man.
you would, may I have the order?
Look, I'll let you have butthole first. It's cool.
Listen, man, this ain't the threesome
Oh,
I
wait.
wanted. This ain't the threesome
He's
I
signing
wanted.
an executive order because she's so hot. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Fuck Mitch.
Rob,
Join
I'm
me.
tagging Rob into this one.
You got it.
Mitch, you know you wanna. He's got the whole executive order. He's like,
got a-
fuck that
He's got a
bitch.
fusion
Solid.
ha right now.
Come on, Mitch. You know you. Come on, Rob.
Thank
you know
you
when
very
coming
much.
after Tyler.
All three
Look at those
savages
lips.
charged
I haven't
with
had an erection in
Jocelyn
4
and
years until I saw
Lakin's
Jocelyn.
murders were members
Jocelyn-
of the Venezuelan prison gang, the toughest gang, they say, in the world,
Oh man.
known as Tren de Aragua. 2 weeks ago, I
Tren de
officially
Aragua.
designated this
Tren de
gang, along
Aragua.
with MS-13 and the bloodthirsty Mexican drug
trannies freaking
cartels,
out.
as
Aragua.
foreign terrorist organizations.
You are
They're about to
correct.
start
about this.
bombing. Bonking and bombing.
They are now officially in the same category as ISIS, and that's not good for them.
You don't say.
Countless thousands of these terrorists were welcomed into the U.S. by the Biden
Moab in
administration.
Mexico,
But
dude.
now every
It's
last
gonna
one
be
will be rounded up and forcibly removed from our country, or if they're too dangerous,
Just announce it
put
ahead
in
of time so we
jails,
can live stream
standing
it.
trial in this country, because we don't want them to come back ever. With us this evening is a warrior on the front lines of that battle, Border Patrol Agent Roberto Ortiz. Great guy.
Roberto. Damn, he shined his head up for this. That is a shiny bald head right there, dude.
You know, you ever wonder if people like that are just the aliens existing in plain sight?
Yeah, I do. But I also admire it's a good bald head. My bald
In
head would be
January,
lumpy. I have a
Roberto
lumpy head. It
And
wouldn't be. It
another
wouldn't look
agent were
good.
patrolling by the
That's what I'm
Rio
saying, man.
Grande,
It's reptilian
near
shit.
an area known as
Mm-hmm.
Cartel Island. Doesn't sound too nice to me. When heavily armed gunmen started shooting at them, Roberto saw that his partner was totally exposed, at great danger, and he leapt into action, returning fire and providing crucial
Exposed.
seconds for his fellow agent to seek safety, just barely. I have some of the prints of that event, and it was not good. Agent Ortiz, we salute you for your great courage and for your line of fire that you took and for the bravery that you showed. We honor you, and we will always honor you. Thank you, Roberto, very much.
And
heart
next
to
week,
you.
we're going to give you a Predator missile where you can bomb everybody that shot at you the other day.
He's got the best seat in the house, dude.
Would you like a Predator? So, okay, you
Thank
can
you,
have a
Roberto.
Predator missile. We'll get you one.
And I actually got to know him on my many calls to the border. He's a great gentleman. The territory to the immediate south of our border is now dominated entirely by criminal cartels that murder, rape, torture, and exercise total control. They have total control over a whole nation, posing a grave threat to our national security. The cartels are waging war in America, and it's time for America to wage war on the cartels, which we are doing.
Hell yeah, fuck 'em.
5 nights ago, Mexican authorities, because of our tariff policies being imposed on them, think of this,
Talk to the people.
handed over to us 29 of the biggest cartel leaders in their country. That has never happened before. They want to make us happy. First time ever. But we need Mexico and Canada to do much more than they've done, and they have to stop the fentanyl and drugs pouring into the USA. They're going to stop it. I have sent Congress a detailed funding request laying out exactly how we will eliminate these threats to protect our homeland and complete the largest deportation operation in American history, larger even than current record holder President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a moderate man, but someone who believed very strongly in borders. Americans expect Congress to send me this funding without delay so I can sign it into law. So, Mr. Speaker, John Thune, both of you, I hope you're going to be able to do that, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. Mr. Leader, thank you. Thank you very much. And let's get it to me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even believe it.
You won't even believe it. Rob's dog. Thank you, sir.
Oh. He's already drunk. Okay.
As we reclaim our sovereignty, we must also bring back law and order to our cities and
I had a
towns.
lot of professional shit come up all of a sudden. And I'm trying to manage these 5 different things.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. It's springtime. That's all you need to know.
We're just
In
listening
recent
for the
years,
most
our
important
justice
speech in our
system
country's
has been
history.
turned upside down by radical
Look,
left.
Donald Trump gave those important
lunatics.
speech in country's history. I still have
Many jurisdictions virtually ceased
listen to that,
enforcing
listen to
the
that.
law
They can get fucked.
against
I don't care.
dangerous
This
repeat
isn't helping my
offenders while
personal life at
weaponizing
all.
law
These
enforcement
politicians
against
ain't shit and they can get fucked.
political
Yeah.
opponents like me. My
has nothing to
administration
do
has
with my
acted
personal
swiftly
life.
and
Nothing to do with my
decisively
personal life, and I don't give a
to
fuck.
restore fair,
I'm happy that
equal,
he-
and impartial
I don't know if I'm
justice
happy or
under
I'm
the
sorry he's going through
constitutional
this, but
rule of
either
law,
way,
starting
like,
at
this
the
has nothing to do with
FBI
me,
and the
more people need to get in
DOJ.
this fucking
Pam,
mindset. This is nothing
good
to do with my
luck.
personal life. so
Cash,
fuck
wherever
him.
you may be, good luck.
I'm here for you.
And that's what
Good
people
luck.
really need to
Hey,
remember
Good
is
luck.
that none of this
Fuck
shit
you,
matters.
Donald.
Good luck.
Fuck you,
So
Pam.
important.
Suck a
Gonna
dick.
do a great
You
job.
should have fucking had Matt
Cash.
Gates as your fucking
Thank you.
AG, you fucking pussy.
Thank you, Cash.
I hate to say this shit. Matt Gates would have been a better fucking attorney general than fucking Pam Bondi. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony
Yeah.
Sabatini would have been
They've
the
already
goat
started
for
very
fucking
strong. They're going to
AG.
do a fantastic job. You're going to
Cash
be very
Patel's
proud
not
of
bad
them.
though. Cash Patel's pretty cool.
We're
Cash
also
Patel's
once
the
again
fucking,
giving our police
director of the
officers the
FBI.
support,
Fuck
protection,
you, Rob.
and
You're not
respect
even paying
they
attention
so
right now. Get with
He-
the
Cash
program.
Patel literally just
Damn
stood up, you
They
fucking
have
piece of
such
shit.
a hard,
You
dangerous
Cash
fucking
job.
Patel
They'll
literally
make
just
us
got a
dangerous.
fucking-
The
ovation on
problem is the
TV.
bad
You are
guys don't
gay
respect
and
the
you
law,
are
but they're
fucking
starting to
homo.
respect it, and they soon will respect it.
Man, that's
This
crazy how
also
that-
Why do you
includes
do
our great
this?
fire
Why
departments
are you
throughout the
doing this to
country.
me?
Our firemen and women are unbelievable people, and we'll never forget them.
Women are not.
And besides that, they
unbelievable
voted
people,
for me
Donald.
in record
Stop lying
numbers,
to
so
me.
I have no choice.
Are you not entertained?
And they're fucking like. They can't drive and they can't park. Why? How are they phenomenal? The only
1 year
fucking
ago this
spaceship
month,
they ever drove, they crashed in
31-year-old
86.
New York police officer Jonathan Diller, unbelievably
Jonathan Diller.
wonderful
He sounds
person
like a fag.
and a great
Shut up.
officer.
Diller.
He was
Officer
gunned
Diller.
down at a traffic
Officer
stop on
Dickbag,
Long
shut
Island.
the
I went
fuck
to
up.
his funeral.
You
The
scared
vicious
us.
criminal charged with his murder had 21 prior arrests, and they were
damn.
rough
21,
arrests.
21,
He
21.
was a real bad one. The
21,
thug in the
21.
seat next to him had 14 prior arrests and went
14,
by the
14,
name
14.
of Killer. He was Killer. He killed other people, they say.
No,
a
it
lot
was
of them.
Killa actually.
I attended Officer
Gang, gang, slime
Diller's
gang.
service, and
Vanilla
when I met
Killa.
his
Am I allowed to
wife
drink
and
for her?
one-year-old
She looks
son
like she's
Ryan,
been
it was
used at a
very
couple
inspirational,
bars.
actually.
What'd you say, Josh?
Yeah.
His widow's name is
Nigga said
Stephanie,
slime,
and she
slime.
is here tonight. Stephanie, thank you very much, Stephanie.
What did I do? What is this counting? What is that?
Wood.
Oh yeah.
Is that Octua?
Stephanie, we're going to make sure
awesome.
that Ryan knows his dad was a true hero, New York's finest. And we're going
Ronan
to
just
get
made me
these
laugh like a
cold-blooded
baby.
killers and repeat offenders off our streets, so we're going to do it fast. Got to stop it. You get out with 28 arrests. They push people into subway trains. They hit people over the head, back of the head with baseball bats. We got to get them out of here. I've already signed an executive order
need a
requiring
box
a
now.
mandatory death penalty for anyone who murders a police officer. And tonight I'm asking Congress to pass that policy into permanent
How about
law.
police officers who murder people? How about that dude that shot the guy because of the acorn?
I'm also asking for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders while enhancing protections for America's police officers so they can do their jobs without fear of their lives being totally destroyed. They don't want to be killed. We're not going to let them be killed. Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
Oh, God.
They knew exactly what they were doing with this.
Bro.
That's my boy.
You red cowboy right there.
He's about to kill so many people, dude.
Man, imagine what his police brutality moment is like.
But in 2018,
We're
DJ
gonna
was
find out.
diagnosed with
20
breast
years from
cancer.
now.
He's going to be an
The doctors
angry
gave
cop.
him 5 months at
Episode
most to live.
1253.
That was more than 6 years ago.
Episode 1350 here on the swamp.
That would be insane. How's he look like the dad from Family Matters a little bit? How's he look like Carl Winslow?
That man
Josh?
was a
Come on.
judge. Come on.
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer. Actually, a number of times. The police love him. The police departments
Police.
love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent
getting the
of the
Epstein files.
United States Secret Service.
Kids getting
he's
the
a member of the Secret
Service.
He's like, damn.
You can't shoot up. I got music everywhere.
Honestly, I'd rather he get the files than Libs and Kit Kat.
He got it. They gave him a badge. He's in the Secret Service.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker in the Secret Service and shit. Yeah, man.
Welcome to the Secret
Fucking nose
Service,
on that
kid.
motherfucker.
Here's a file of all the
His
dirt we
nose,
have on
Tim.
him.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, that guy. What's up with his
Oh,
nose?
yeah. Yeah, that's a Mossad agent for sure.
I don't
He's
know
a
what you're trying to
Jew.
say there. I don't know what you're
A
trying to
Jew.
say there, Josh. Boy,
What you
Who
trying
are
to say,
they?
Thank you, DJ.
I don't
Not
know. What are you trying to
anti-Semitic?
say? You're the one who was begging
DJ's
the question
doctors
there,
believe his
young
cancer
Joshua.
likely came from
Look,
a
I'm just
chemical
asking
he was
questions to get
exposed to
answers,
when he
Mitch.
was
If you're
younger.
an anti-Semite,
Since
that's terrible for you.
1975, rates
That's not
of
for me.
child cancer
You're
You're
have
the one
increased
who's
by more than
insinuating such things.
40%.
You're the
I'm just asking what's
anti-Semite.
Reversing
You
this
learned a
trend
lot
is one of
about
the top
me, Mr.
priorities
Halavka.
for our
Whoa.
new presidential commission
how you do
to
it.
make
See?
America healthy again, chaired by our new Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F.
We'll
Kennedy
go
Jr.
Robert F. Kennedy.
I'm gonna go get another drink because I'm so
Marco,
fucking
if you're still
Bobby
there,
Kennedy right now.
there's your libertarian.
I'll be
There's your
back.
libertarian. See how you do that, Rob? He doesn't even know it happened. Okay.
And part of being your libertarian is curing the
With the
disease
name
of
Kennedy, you would have thought
anti-Semitism.
everybody over here would have been cheering. How
I mean, I'm
quickly
having
they
fun.
forget. Our goal is to get toxins out of our environment, poisons out of our food supply,
I like
and
how he
keep
keeps
our children
teabagging
healthy
the
and
Democrats
strong.
at every
As an
chance he can.
example, not long ago,
They started
and
it.
you can't even
Okay.
believe these numbers. 1 in 10,000 children had autism. 1 in 10,000.
Oh shit, he's about to say
And
it.
now it's
Oh,
1
bro,
in
they're about to go
36.
crazy.
There's something wrong.
Yo.
1 in 36. Think of that.
There is something wrong.
So we're going to find out what it is, and there's nobody better than Bobby and all of the people that are working with you. You have the best to figure out
Who they want,
what is
fucking
going
Fauci?
on. Okay,
Hope
Bobby,
he goes
good
to
luck.
jail.
It's a very important job. Thank you.
You got a pardon.
You can't preemptively pardon, though. Didn't we talk about that?
It hasn't been tested.
We talked about it a little bit.
Thank you.
Hasn't
My
been tested in
administration
court.
is
That's the
also
problem.
working to protect our children from toxic ideologies
Your
in our
beard's
schools.
looking good and extra
A few
Polish,
years
Mitch.
ago, January, Little John
What does that mean?
and her husband discovered that their daughter's school
Extra
had
Polish.
secretly
Very Polish.
socially transitioned their 13-year-old little girl. Teachers and
shit.
administrators conspired to deceive
He's going
January
to
and her
transing
husband
the kids
while
now.
encouraging her
That
daughter
bitch
to
looks
use
like
a
she
new
gives a mean
name
hand job.
and pronouns. They, them.
They gave
I would say
her
smash.
5th grade
all without
daughter
telling
a
January,
13-inch
who's here
penis.
tonight and is now
She
a
doesn't know what to
courageous
do with a
advocate
13-inch
against
penis.
this
It's never been
form
done
of
before on a
child abuse.
fifth grade
January,
year-old
thank you.
girl. 5th grade year-old girl.
Thank you very much.
Your daughter's got a giant penis.
Thank you. Stories like this are why, shortly after taking
notice
office,
the daughter
I signed
isn't
an
there 'cause
executive
she's
order
probably
banning
looks
public
fucked up.
schools from indoctrinating our children with transgender ideology.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You're gonna snap that. You're gonna pop your cork, dude.
Joey, that's the most accurate. Joey, I'm gonna tell you what.
I
We're
also
taking a drink.
signed an order to cut off all taxpayer funding to any institution that engages in the sexual mutilation of our youth.
For the Jews.
That girl behind her,
And
though.
now I want Congress to pass a bill permanently
You're
banning
looking rough, dude.
and
Yeah, that
criminalizing
looked bad.
sex changes
Yeah.
on children
You look
and
like
forever
Jabba the Hutt.
ending the lie that any
Looked like
child
the
is
bitch who's
trapped.
like smoking
in the
while
wrong
playing
body.
blackjack, gambling
This is
away.
a-
I'm one of the boys.
Yeah.
What
You
is
know what I
up
was
with-
envisioning.
You guys are doing good with your lookalikes tonight,
And
Joey.
our message
Mitch.
to every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way God made you.
Yeah. Less Jabba the Hutt, more Biloxi, Mississippi. For sure.
Because we're getting
Take
wokeness
Billy
out of
to
our
the soccer
schools and
games,
out of
usually
our
smoke
military,
a few
and it's
cigarettes
already
out back of the
and
bleachers.
it's out of our society.
That's a
We
New
don't
York
want
accent, though.
it. Wokeness is terrible.
I believe it.
Wokeness is bad.
It
It's
seems
gone.
about right,
It's gone.
Robert.
And we feel so
Rabbit.
much better for it, don't we?
Well,
Don't we feel
Yeah.
better?
Welcome back, Joshua.
Our service members won't be activists
Timmy.
and
Huh.
ideologues. They will be
What do you
fighters and
think,
warriors. They will fight for our country.
all of these guys,
And Pete,
all of these guys are deep
congratulations.
state. Like, I don't know who all they are.
100%.
but
I'm
it's
gonna
not
that
really-
guy.
Rob right on the money. All of them niggas, if you make it to anything above a 3-star general, you're absolutely in the deep state.
It's political, yeah. What is
And
this
he's not
counter?
big
What does
into
that
the
keep
woke
doing? What is
movement, I
that?
can tell you. I know him
no,
well. I am pleased
I
to
feel like
report
no.
that in January, the U.S. Army had its single best recruiting month in 15 years, and that all armed services are having among the best recruiting results ever in the history of our services. What a difference.
We're not gay no
Clap,
more.
motherfuckers! Clap!
They're not allowed.
Hope
And
they
you
get
know, it
fucking
was
sent
just
to Ukraine
a few
in the
months
final
ago
months of the war.
where the results were exactly the opposite.
It's
We
a count
couldn't
on how many
recruit
times
anywhere.
Josh
We
makes
couldn't
some
recruit. Now we're having the best results
Yes.
just about that we've ever had. What
Look,
a
there it
tremendous turnaround. It's really a beautiful thing to see. People love our country again. It's very simple.
Yep.
They love our country and they love being
he
in our
agrees.
military again. So it's a great thing, and thank you very much. Great job. Thank you.
So I'm allowed to make the homo people really fucking angry right now. Hextest looks like a fucking
joined
kitty diddler
tonight
who likes him at fucking
By a
14,
young man,
15 and not
Jason
like
Hartley,
9 or 10.
who knows the weight of that Call of Duty. Jason's father, grandfather, and great-grandfather
I like
all
prop hunt.
wore the uniform.
I like prop hunt a lot. I turn
Jason
into a
tragically
little
I
box.
lost
like, I
his
like
and
when
then
they're in
daddy.
high school,
He
not
was
in middle
also
school.
a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when
Late
he
in
was
high
just a
school,
boy, and now he
upperclassmen,
wants
only
to
the
carry
best.
on the family legacy of service.
I wanna
Jason
fuck
is
the
a
prom queen
senior in high
only.
school, a 6-letter varsity athlete, a really good athlete,
Six-letter
they say.
varsity athlete?
A brilliant
Hextech is
student
all
with
over
a
that bitch.
4.46, that's good, GPA.
Insane.
And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
You small.
People got to dream bigger. Dude,
Yeah,
he's
Shane
partial
Gillis
Downey.
looking motherfucker.
He's got a part.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
He has a better trade.
That guy's gonna be reviewing Danimals by the end of the week.
He's got the North Korean military haircut though.
And
Damn,
Jason, that's
Tim,
a
you
very
went
big deal.
exactly
getting it.
where I
That's
was
a
about
hard
to
one
go.
to get into.
Oh,
but
dude, he's sitting right
I'm
in front
pleased
of
to
Elon
inform
Musk.
you
That's
that
pretty
your
fucking
application
crazy.
has been accepted. You will soon be joining the Corps of Cadets.
And you get a car. And you get a car.
Bro, that's a crazy moment right there.
He said, "Hey, bro, we made it. We made it." The little Secret Service agent. We made
Give
it.
that man some Danimals.
Yo, he walks out of the Pentagon with the
Thank
MLK
you.
files.
Jason, you're going to be on the long gray
I'm changing my
line,
voter
Jason.
status. I'm leaving the Libertarian Party.
As
That's all I'm saying.
Commander-in-Chief, my focus is on building the most powerful military of the future. As a first step, I'm asking Congress to fund a state-of-the-art Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland,
How
all
come we don't
made
have
in the
one?
USA.
I noticed the Democrats are awfully quiet when we're talking about that.
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
Oh,
Now,
no one's
Ronald
booing.
Reagan
Just saying. They'll boo
Wanted to
for
do
other
it long
things,
ago,
you
but
know.
the technology just wasn't there, not even close. But now we have the technology. It's incredible, actually. And other places they have it. Israel
tell us
has
about
it.
the fucking
Other
UFOs
places
and aliens
have
and
it.
shit.
And the United States should have it too, right, Tim? Right?
What?
They should
And we
have it
should
too.
have it
So I want to
too.
thank you. But it's a very, very
He did his
important.
best
this
Adam
is a
Sandler just then, and we should
very
have
dangerous
it too.
world. We should have it. We want to be protected, and we're going to protect our citizens like never before. To boost our defense industrial base, we are also going to resurrect the American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and military shipbuilding. And for that purpose, I am announcing tonight that we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the White House and offer special tax incentives to bring this industry home to America where it belongs. We used to make so many ships.
Oh,
We don't make them anymore very much. We're going to make them very fast, very soon. It will have a huge
Why don't we just
impact.
leave that to the
further
private
enhance our
industry? You can
national
build the military
security,
boats.
Fuck
My
you.
administration will be
Taxes are
reclaiming
fucking
the
price we
Panama
pay to live in a
Canal,
civilized society.
and we've already
Get over
started
it.
doing it.
Well,
You want to bump your GDP up? You gotta tax them.
Just
Sorry.
today, a large American company announced they are
You wanna be the top
buying both
country in the
ports
world?
around
Guess
the
what?
Panama Canal.
Tariffs
And lots
and
of other
taxes.
things having to do with the Panama
Double
Canal
T,
and a couple of
baby.
other canals. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others. But others could
speaking of
use it.
canals,
It was
Milani,
built at
stand up.
tremendous cost of American blood
amazing
and
canal
treasure.
right there, birth
38,000
canal.
workers died building the Panama Canal. They died
Barron-
of malaria.
Barron
they
went
died
through
of
her
snake
canal.
bites and mosquitoes. Not a
Large,
nice
very large
place to
canal.
work. They paid them very highly to go there, knowing there was a 25% chance that they would
Oh.
die. The most expensive project
good.
also that was ever built in our country's history, if you bring it up to modern day costs.
36,555.
It was given away by the Carter administration for $1. But that agreement has been violated very
I can't pull
severely.
it up because it'll
We
pull
didn't
the
give
screen
it
down.
to China.
But Rob,
We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back. China.
Is it too late?
Like Porch Monkey, you're taking it back.
yeah. You want to know how the deck's doing? Oh, shit.
And we have Marco Rubio in charge. Good luck, Marco.
Pull up the dead.
I'm fucking
Now-
up the camera. Hold on.
We know who to
Oh, I
blame
spilled
if
my
anything
drink.
goes
Oh,
wrong.
no.
Marco's
so
been
close.
amazing, and he's
Peace
going to do a
everywhere.
great job. Think of it. He got 100 votes. You know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain. So let's assume he got 100 votes. And I'm either very, very happy about that or I'm very concerned about it. But he's already proven. I mean, he's a great gentleman. He's respected by everybody, and we appreciate you voting for Marco. He's going to do a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you.
No, he's not.
He's doing a great
Marco's
job.
gonna suck. Marco is gonna suck. He's a punk. For the deep
Marco,
state. Look at it. Look at his fucking face right now. He doesn't
And
look
I also
genuine.
have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security and even international security.
Come on,
And
bring 'em
we're
on
working
in.
with
Come on, you
everybody
can come to the
involved to try
US,
and get
baby.
it. But we
Let's
need
do
it really for
Canada,
international
you can
world
be a US
security.
country.
And
Mexico,
I think we're gonna
you
get
can come
it.
to the U.S. too.
One
We
way
can
or
do
the
it
other, we're
all,
gonna get
baby.
it.
Puerto Rico,
Oh.
Venezuela.
We will
can
keep
have
you
it
safe.
all. Let's go.
We will
We are
make you
so
rich and
close to
together.
getting cum
We will
as
take
a
Greenland
reality.
to heights
I
like you
want
have
cum
never
as
thought
a
possible before.
reality.
It's a very small population, but very, very
Bricks
large
isn't as
piece
cool
of
as
land
cum.
and very, very important
Bricks is
for
not as cool as cum.
military
I'm
security.
all-
America is once
I'm
again
all in with
standing
Mitch
strong
here.
against the
I hate
forces
to
of
be the one to be a
radical
Mitch
Islamic
supporter, but
terrorism.
I'm all in. Mitch,
3.5
me,
years ago, ISIS
right like
terrorists
this,
killed
we're
13
going in
American
and
service
scissoring this
members
shit, like,
and countless others
yeah,
in the
fuck
Abbey Gate
bricks.
bombing during the disastrous and incompetent
Cum,
withdrawal from
yeah, we love
Afghanistan.
cum. Me and
Not
Mitch,
that
we
they were
love cum.
withdrawing. It was the way they
We
withdrew.
think cum would be the greatest
Perhaps the
outcome
most
for all
embarrassing
of
moment
us.
in the history of our
Cum,
country.
Best outcome.
Tonight, I am pleased to announce that we have just
Hey Josh,
apprehended the
tap your mic.
top
your
terrorist
mic real quick.
responsible for that atrocity. And he
Okay.
is right now on his way here to face the swift
Rob's just mad because
sword
he's
of
not part of the
American
cum.
justice.
He can't come with us.
He's
He's
not
like,
cum.
tap your mic. God damn it, I can't come too.
It's not what it looks like.
It
It's
is what it
ectoplasm.
looks like. Me and Mitch, we're coming. Rob, not coming.
Look at them with their 2 empty seats behind them.
2 empty seats for Rob and his dick. Because he ain't coming.
You know, why do they
And I
allow
want to
Democrats to
thank
do these things?
especially
They
the
should
government
just
of
fill up the
Pakistan
seats.
for helping arrest
Because,
this monster.
Rob, if they didn't allow the Democrats, they'd have
This
to let
was a
losers like
very
you in, and then
momentous
you
day
wouldn't
for
come,
those
and then
13
we'd be
families
happy
who I
there.
actually got to know
I'd
very
come.
well. Most
You
of
would
them.
come. You would come.
Whose children were
would come.
murdered and
Big
the
mess everywhere. God.
many
Sometimes
people that were
twice.
so
I love
badly,
it.
over 42 people,
Go.
so badly injured on
All
that
the swamp
fateful
creatures
day
come
in
into this
Afghanistan. What a
fucking
horrible
speech.
day. Such incompetence was shown
Incompetence.
that when Putin saw what happened, I guess he said, wow, maybe this is my chance. That's how bad it was. Should have never happened. Grossly incompetent people.
Fuck you.
I spoke to many of
Fuck
the
everybody you love. Fuck
parents
everything
and
you
loved
stand
ones,
for.
and
fuck your mom.
they're all
fuck your dad.
in our
fuck
hearts
your
made it happen,
sister.
boys.
I don't know if you
Just
have
spoke
a
to 'em
sister.
on the
Fuck
phone.
your
We had a
sister.
big call.
Fuck your wife. Fuck
Every one of
all
them
your
called,
kids. Fuck the house
everybody
you live in
was
and the
on the
car
line,
you drive
and
to work every day.
they did nothing
And
but
most
cry with
importantly and
happiness. They were
foremost,
very happy.
Fuck you for
As
putting
happy
this
as
on
you
my
can be
fucking
under those
screen.
circumstances. Their
You're welcome.
child, brother, sister,
Your clothes,
daughter,
whack. Your
was
man's, whack. The shoes you
killed
in,
for no
whack.
reason
The job you
whatsoever.
work, whack.
In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from
Get out
Gaza.
the way, yo. Get out
In
the
my
way,
first term, we
yo.
achieved one
Timmy
of the
just got
most
dropped.
groundbreaking peace agreements in generations,
Oh,
the
that up.
Abraham
Dropped.
Accords.
Abraham Accords. Fuck the Abraham.
It's only on our OnlyFans. OnlyFans.com/RealSwampcast.
And now we're going to build on that foundation to create a more peaceful and prosperous future for the entire region. A lot of things are happening in the Middle East. People have been talking about that so much lately with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia. But a lot
And
of
they've been
things are
saying,
happening in the
"Allahu
Middle East. It's a rough neighborhood, actually. I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly killed or wounded in this horrific and brutal conflict with no end in sight. The United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense with no security, with no anything.
Pull out of NATO. Do it. You won't. It.
Do you want to keep it going for another 5 years?
No.
Yeah, you would say Pocahontas says yes.
Got her.
2,000 people are being killed every single week. More than that. They're Russian young people. They're Ukrainian young people. They're not Americans. But I want it to stop.
There's some Americans. down
Meanwhile,
here.
Europe
I
has
saw a fucking
sadly
video the
spent
other
more
day.
money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine, by far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion
That's what we call
like
getting it on
taking
both
candy
ends.
from a baby. That's what happened. And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is. And we have an ocean separating us, and they don't. But we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening. Biden has authorized more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they
He's
wouldn't have
going off
stopped it
script,
and
for
said
sure.
at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us.
When do you know
That
Donald
didn't
Trump to
happen.
go on script?
Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine.
Okay.
The letter reads,
shit.
Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
And war. And war.
Yeah, no Democrats are clapping around you, bud. Yeah, you're the only one.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
They don't want to end the war. They want to keep it going. Why
Don't
should
let
we end the war?
It's time to
We're
stop
making
this
money.
madness. It's time to halt the killing. It's time to end this senseless war. If you want to end wars, you have to talk to both sides. Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher named Mark Fogel was detained in Russia and sentenced to 14 years in a penal colony. Rough stuff.
Okay.
The previous administration barely lifted a finger to help him. They knew he was innocent, but they had no idea where to begin.
Is that his
But
wife
last
or
summer, I
mom?
promised his 95-year-old mother, Malphine,
She's 95. She's looking good
that
for
we
95.
would bring her boy safely
Rob
back
would
home.
Oh, Rob.
After 22 days in
for
office, I did
95,
just
look
that.
at her. I got
And they are
clients
here
looking
tonight.
worse than her. I got 60-year-old
You're
clients
not
looking worse than
playing
that.
Robert.
Well, stand the fuck up, Rob.
Well,
Rob would
us.
You tell me his mom wasn't hot at 30. You tell me his mom wasn't a smoke show at 30, dude. Look at that.
Well, his sister's standing right next to her.
That's the cigarette bitch. That ain't.
Yeah.
She didn't look like that. She got a different dad or something.
That's a 90-year-old woman.
To
my
Mark
nigga.
and his
You
great
get
mom,
bonked.
we are delighted to
95.
have
She's got
you
good
safe
genes.
and
What's up,
sound
Bubba?
and with us.
Exactly. You going crazy
As fate
right
would
now,
have
bro.
it, Mark Fogel was born
She's gonna be the
in
one
a
getting
small
Social Security
rural
at
town
59
in
years old.
Butler,
With
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
stop
Have you
your
heard
cool
of
sugar
it?
mama bullshit.
Where his mother has lived for
requires a
the
larger
past
bonk.
78 years.
Yeah.
She can bonk me with her cane.
I just happened
It's
to
more
go
like a
there
whack.
last July 13th for a rally.
I'm gonna have to give Rob the whack.
That
Hit
was
him
not
with the
pleasant.
cane.
And
Look
that
at
is
those
where
lips.
I
Oh my God,
met
Mama
his
Fogel.
beautiful mom right
Mama
before
Fogel.
I
I'll
walked
put-
onto
I'll
that
put your will
stage.
together.
Write me in, Mama Fogel.
And I told her I would not forget what she said about her son. And I never did I? Never forgot.
Never forgot.
Less than 10 minutes later, at that same rally, gunfire rang out, and a sick and deranged assassin unloaded 8 bullets from his sniper's perch into a crowd of many thousands of people. My life was saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so lucky. Corey Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father, and above all, a protector.
There we go.
When the sound of gunshots pierced
Corey
the air,
must
it was
have
a
been a
horrible
good-looking
sound.
dude because some
Corey
better-looking
knew
women
instantly
came out of that girl.
what it was and what to do.
The
He
mom's
threw
about
himself
to fall
on top
asleep, yeah.
of his wife
Yeah,
and daughters
Des Xanax
and
kicking in,
shielded
bro.
them from the bullets
All 3 of them are
with his
oh
own
boy.
body.
I didn't think this was gonna be
Corey
going
was
that late,
hit
this
really
late.
hard.
If I had known, I wouldn't
You
have
know
taken
the story
the
from
Xanax.
there.
I
He
would have just drank
sacrificed his
the
life
wine.
to save theirs.
Yeah.
Fucked up. You're making fun of
2
her. Her
others,
husband's
very
dead, Mitch.
fine
That's
people,
really
were
fucked up
also
of you.
That's
seriously hit.
tragic. Is she single?
But
Cool.
thankfully, with the
Awesome.
help of
That sounds
2
great.
country
The term's
doctors,
widowed, Josh. She's
we thought
widowed.
they were
term's
gone and they were
single,
saved. Well,
Robert.
those doctors had
You
great
can
talent.
PC and fucking wokeness
We're
this however
joined
you want. But
by
the term
Corey's
is
wife,
single.
Helen,
She's single.
who was his high
She's
school
not married
sweetheart,
anymore,
and their
so
2
fuck
beloved
you.
daughters, Allison and
Semantics.
Kaylee.
You might say
Semantics.
you
Fuck
might say
you
she's a
lawyer
desperate
ass
housewife.
And you know, like, these daughters don't like Trump. Like,
They
I
don't
feel
look
like they
it.
don't like him.
They look like they
care.
don't.
One anyway. I'll make
Joke's
him
on
like
you.
Trump.
That shit gets me hot.
Very sad.
To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his 3 beautiful ladies right now, and
2.
he is cheering you on. He loves you. He is cheering you on. Corey was taken from us much too soon, but his destiny was to leave us all with a shining example of the selfless devotion of a true American patriot. It was love like Corey's that built our country, and it's love like Corey's that is going to make our country more majestic than ever before. I believe that my life was saved that day in Butler for a
Onlyfans.com/realswampcast.
very good reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that.
You were here, Donald Trump. God saved you so you can make America great again. God bless Donald Trump and God bless America.
Thank you very much. From the patriots of Lexington and Concord to the
where's my
heroes
yeah?
of Gettysburg and
Oh, here it is.
Normandy, from the warriors who crossed
Oh, it
the
didn't work.
Delaware to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and from the legends who soared at Kitty Hawk to the astronauts who touched the moon. Americans have always been the people who defied all
No, they
odds,
didn't. Nobody touched the moon,
all
Donald.
dangers, made the most extraordinary
touched the moon,
sacrifices,
Donald.
and
It's a
did
fake.
whatever it took to defend our children, our
Georgians lying to
country,
you,
and
bro.
our freedom. And as we have seen in this chamber tonight, that same strength, faith, love, and spirit is still alive and thriving in the hearts of
Bring it
the
home,
American
Donnie.
people. Despite
new
the
to the
best
podcast,
efforts
like
of
and
those who
subscribe,
would try
please.
to
Got
censor
48
us,
people in the
silence
house
us,
right
break
now.
us, destroy us,
Hello.
Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent nation that will always be free, and we will fight for it till death. We will never let anything happen to our beloved country, because we are a country of doers, dreamers, fighters, and survivors. Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean, strode into the unknown wilderness, and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier.
And
They
killed a
chased
bunch of
our destiny
crazy Native
across a
Americans
boundless
along
continent.
the way.
They built the railroads, laid the
And
highways, and
Spaniards
graced the
and
world
Frenchmen.
with American marvels like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, and vanquished the communists, fascists, and Marxists all over the world, and gave us countless modern wonders sculptured out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age. These workers who poured their sweat into the skylines of our cities. These warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. Now it is our time to take up the righteous cause of American liberty. And it is our turn to take
Liberty.
America's destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country. This will be our greatest era. With God's help, over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher, and we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization ever to exist on the face of this earth. We are going to create the highest quality of life, build the safest and wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities anywhere in the world. We are going to conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we are going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond.
Pretty sure that was Elon.
We're going to erect the flag in Uranus.
The Libertarian Party of Mars, man. It's gonna be a thing, I'm telling you.
First chair right here.
The
Democrat
Democrats
Bro, I
Chairman
founded.
Joshua
And
Hawkins,
through it all,
first
we are
fucking
going
one.
I'm
to
already the
rediscover
sitting
the
chair.
unstoppable power
Josh,
of
we
the
could do a
American
photo shoot
spirit.
in Arizona
And
in
we
the
are
desert.
going to renew unlimited
Goddamn right.
promise of
Mitch,
the
you're gonna be our
American
vice
dream.
chair. You're coming
Every
to
single
fucking
day, we
Mars
will
with
stand
me.
up and we will fight
Yes, you
for
have
the
no
country our
experience as chair. You
citizens
just
believe
can't
in,
be chair of
and
Mars
for the
like that.
country our people
Yeah, you
deserve.
gotta be vice chair for 2 years at least.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
You gotta follow the same pathway I do. If you want to be chair, you gotta be understudy for 2 years.
Elon's gonna be the first president, right?
Long.
Goddamn
It's a lie.
right, Elon's gonna be a first president. I'm gonna back his ass 100%. You thought Andrew backed Trump would? You're gonna fucking think that me and fucking Elon are married with the dick
My
in the
fellow
fucking
Americans,
butthole.
get ready for an incredible future because
I'm a fucking
the
fool who
golden
loves me.
age of America has only just begun. It will be like nothing that has ever been seen before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Thank you, Donald Trump. God bless you.
And there you have it,
God
President
save
Trump
America.
addressing a joint
God
session
save
of
Donald
Congress.
Trump.
And
This
there
is
you
the
have
best
it,
president of
Trump
our
addressing a
lifetime.
joint
Most
session of
libertarian president of our
Congress, his
lifetime.
return to
You're a
Washington
fucking
and
faggot
his,
if you don't agree.
first
Fuck
speech
you
of
and
its
get
kind
fucked.
in this second term. that
God
he's serving,
bless
second
Donald Trump
consecutive
and
term that
everybody
he's
in this
back in
country who
Washington,
loves
D.C.
Donald
Democrats
Trump.
leaving the
Well,
He's so stupid.
it's all downhill from here, boys.
That's good,
Thank
man.
you, Mitch. You get it.
That's all
Chamber
good.
divided in these times. What times? The gay times? The times of the fags versus the real ones?
I'm cranking
We
everybody
got
back
real
up.
nigger energy versus fake nigger energy. Democrats, you fake. Republicans, you real. Libertarians, you the realest niggas in the place, but y'all ain't winning right now, so let's not have that conversation currently.
Why is there a counter? What is this counter?
What is the counter?
Your mom is the counter, Tim.
I think it's every time Josh thinks about penis counter. I agree with that one.
Your goddamn, you know, it might be. I think about penis
I go
fairly
with that.
significantly compared to the rest of this fucking group. So I mean, I can understand if the levels keep rising on the penis counter when I'm thinking about it.
I can
May-
confirm nor deny that the counter is in regards to references to penis.
Made them stay away.
I will
God
say, I
bless
think we
Donald
referred to
Trump.
penis a
God
lot
bless
more.
Donald Trump making them losers stay till 11 p.m.
Okay, there's only one way to know if it refers to penis. Has it gone
God
up?
bless Joey. Liberty in our lifetime. You're goddamn right. I'm the greatest. Y'all ain't shit. This is why I'm here and you ain't. Josh
Okay.
Bomb counter, fucking phenomenal. I bonked Mitch like 20 times. I bonked Rob like 15 times. Tim got bonked once or twice. He's a married man. I can't talk about his bonkings.
We all
Would have
get
been
bonked.
way higher. Would have been way higher.
Would have been way higher if he ain't married. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bonk, bonk. What? Sorry.
Look at Donald Trump kiss that grown ass man on the fucking cheek.
Trump's getting bonked right
Yay.
now.
Shake his hand, kiss him on the lips. He's like, Donald, let me whisper sweet nothings in
What
your
the
ear.
fuck do you want,
Donald,
bro?
I want to fuck you so bad. Whoa, buddy, get away from me. Hey, who are you over here? Let me shake your hand. Fuck away from me, faggot.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a typical Trump speech. He actually ended it early. It was supposed to be 2 hours. He finished like 15 minutes early.
Yeah, he cut it
God
off a little
bless
bit.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Making America
But he
great
cut it off-
again.
He cut it off like right at 10 o'clock or 11
He
o'clock
cut it off
Eastern
right
time.
when it was making America great again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows television. He was like, he knows television. He's like, I got to cut it short 15 minutes. He knows what the
Yeah.
deal is.
It's all good.
Look, he understands the Triple H philosophy of live TV in that 3 hours, we're going to lose you. 2 hours, you're going to get bored. 2.5 hours, sweet in between.
Sweet in between lose you and you get bored?
Yeah.
That's what he just
You're
said.
not going to, we're not going to lose you. You're not going to get bored.
Yeah.
Sweet in between, he's Triple H.
Is there anything that he didn't hit on that you guys were kind of like wanting him to touch? I really wanted him to touch on.
I want to talk more about the war with Mexico. Like, why
He
are
touched
we not
on it a
talking
little
about
bit.
more like going to war with Mexico? I want to do this shit. Fuck them. Their cartels ain't shit. They're pussy. Let's fucking fight them.
Don't do it, Tim. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tim, do it. Do it, Tim.
Do it, Tim. Do
You don't want to. You don't want this, Josh.
Do it!
No, you don't want it. Oh.
You said to do it. I
I
just.
knew exactly what
I know.
Wait, pull that back up.
This
Pull
is
that back
more
up.
reason to go to war with Mexico. Our debt is phenomenal, and we need to fuck them in order to... Fuck!
That Doge clock was like $50 billion lower last week. That's pretty good. Like $50 billion addition a week. I like that.
I don't want to hear it out of you, Robert. I don't want to hear
Still
you.
going up. How drunk
Yeah,
are we?
it is still going up.
We're gonna
Not
get
drunk
real loose.
enough.
Yeah. Well, I'm drunk enough that I spilled my drink on my keyboard, so I have it over there drying off. That's how drunk I got.
Swamp juice does. You don't even know what swamp juice does to electronics.
Yeah, it fucks it up. That's what it
It's
does.
worse than wax.
Yeah, Doge clock is bullshit. I don't know.
Anyone-
Yeah,
anyone
I
else?
wanted to hear about the debt. I mean, that's what I wanted to hear about because that's the thing that's coming up in a week.
Well,
Like,
he
this
talked
was
about
a-
balancing the budget. He did mention.
Ain't gonna
balancing
fucking
the budget.
happen. He's gonna raise the debt ceiling.
Yeah, yeah.
Mark
of
my
course.
words.
Yes, of course. I agree with you. But
Yeah.
he did address the federal budget and balancing it. He talked about it.
But the Doge cuts aren't enough. You gotta like strip whole programs. Like
Well, that's why he's going to do the gold cards. Tim, look, you talk about these things. You don't actually
Yeah.
do them. If I can get a president that just talks about everything that I want,
Right.
that is the greatest president of my lifetime.
Yeah. I'm just not buying it. We'll see.
You don't have to buy it. Just,
No,
just
I can't
attend
afford
one
it.
of the rallies. Just buy a hat and be happy, Tim. That's all you got to
it's
do.
like a timeshare presentation. You just show up. You don't have to buy
Right.
anything. It's not. Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah, it's a multi-level marketing fucking presentation.
Yeah.
You're not obligated to opt into the fucking cult, but we would really love if you opted into the fucking cult, Tim.
Yeah.
Come
No.
join the fucking movement, you fucking fag.
And there are other people that have already done it, and they
Yeah, there's other people who already
pay the
done
same
it, Tim.
fee.
Everybody
pay
else
the
has
same
gotten the
fee.
dick in their butthole. Why don't you want to come get your dick in the butthole too? I don't give a fuck about your pickle, Tim. I got a pickle for you. It's going in your butthole, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna be happy. That's what you're gonna sound like. Brandy's gonna be excited.
Y'all
She's
remember
like,
those?
Ooh, another baby coming? That sounds fun.
Y'all remember those
Our cocks and
squishies?
pickles.
Y'all remember the squishies that have the like the hole in the middle that just it slides like you can't
Oh,
grab
yeah.
onto it. It just
Yeah.
slides.
Oh
I
yeah.
played with one of those the other
Oh,
day, and I was
yeah.
like a 5-year-old. I was like, it was
And
like
he's about
slipping, sliding all over.
You thought about it. You looked at it. You were like, I could put my dick in this.
But I was like,
But I didn't. I didn't do it. Okay.
but it was another man's. It was another man's squishy toy. I was like, he's probably put his dick in it already. But I
Yeah.
still touched it. I still had to touch it. It was too alluring. The childhood nostalgia in it, just slipping and sliding.
Speaking of alluring, hold on. Here you go, Rob.
See, the 95-year-old looked better than this bitch. Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, the other woman lady looked a lot better than her.
She's something. She's putting the house in order for something. I don't even know who that lady is.
You know, Rob has standards.
Turn it up. Oh, wait.
They cut her off. They were like, "Fuck you, lady."
That's like that one libertarian lady that always comes to like all the
Oh, yeah.
conventions trying to
Yeah.
do the book club shit and the choir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
How gay is the choir, dude? Our choir is so fucking gay.
Like the
It
Libertarian
is.
Party has a choir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Libertarian Party has a choir.
So are
yeah.
we better? There's no way we're better than the January 6th choir.
No, it's 4 retards and an old lady.
The January 6th choir is way better than us.
Listen,
Like,
you're,
beyond.
you're,
The
you're
January
talking
6th
all this.
choir is still gonna have to go through fucking Marcia Powell. So I don't know if I want to deal with all that.
Yeah, we're gonna listen. You're gonna make fun of the choir now, but this weekend when Rob and I are in Georgia, he's gonna be wishing there was a choir. This is gonna be some. It's gonna be
No,
pretty
you're
sad.
not. You don't
It's
have
gonna
to
be
deal with
pretty
Marcia
sad.
Powell if you don't got a choir. God bless you.
Listen,
And
I'm looking at these events.
Tim, if you keep fucking around, I'm gonna hop on a plane and come fly out to Georgia for this fucking
We-
convention
we
and
got the-
fucking make all of you fucking miserable.
I
We
bet
got
we can get on a podium. On the podium.
Oh yeah, we're doing it.
If I come there, you're definitely getting on a podium. I will force my way up there.
Mhm.
Listen, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I don't know. Is there anything else we want to say about the speech? We got Stephen Nikela coming on Thursday. Tim show on Tuesday, and then the Thursday after that, Jeff Hahn. Just a bunch of bullshit going on.
Yep.
Anything else about this?
Once we get Stephen Nikela on, I'm gonna be looking for more LP representative or chairs from other country, like national level parties. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna be hitting up LP Canada, LP India, LP Australia, whatever LPs are out there in other countries. LP Georgia, like not the state, the country.
Yeah, the
So-
shithole.
Look,
I really want to talk to someone from LP of Canada and ask them, how is it you guys are a third party in a multi-party system? Like, what is going on there?
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom, Ronan.
Okay. Yeah.
Shalom.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mazel tov, you fucking pussies.
I got everything.
Now you
I expected
understand,
from the
Joshua,
speech.
my son.
I'm ready to get out of here. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's get it on the wrap up, young
Nick-
Timothy.
Butt plugs, let's go, boys.
Nikela's coming on Thursday. What do y'all got?
I'm top left, so I guess I'll go first. I am performing in fucking Fort Walton on March 22nd, and also in fucking Mobile, Alabama on the 28th of this month, and then in April, working out a porch tour run with Robbie Bernstein. So stay tuned with that. Me and Robbie are gonna hit a couple cities together.
Nice. Yeah, definitely keep me up on that. I want to go to some porch tours. Mitch.
Well, I guess go follow me on X at Mitch Connor JLo, and yeah, that's all I got for right now.
All right, Josh, what's up?
Follow me at Real Swamp Josh on Twitter. Rob, I saw the Robbie Bernstein porch tour. I would love to get you and Robbie out here in Tucson for an event. Although I'm interviewing tomorrow and next Thursday for a promotional opportunity, so you all may be having to come out to Phoenix instead of Tucson. But either way, if I can get you out here, would you be willing to come out?
Yeah, I'd love to come out.
Bro, if you
Okay.
guys do a porch tour out there at Josh's place, I will fly out for it.
Well, here's the just quick.
I will
Sorry.
pay. I will facilitate all of Robert's travel expenses to come out to Arizona if he does come on the porch tour. I'll put. This is how serious I
Then
am
of
about.
course
I
he's
want to see
doing it.
Robert's success
Yeah.
as a comedian.
Yep. I mean, I went to Jacksonville, North Carolina, so hell yeah, I'll go to fucking
Jacksonville, North
Tucson.
Carolina is gay and fucking fake.
Yeah,
You're coming to fucking Arizona, the real estate in the union, and you're going to talk about North Carolina? Fuck you, Rob. I'm not here
No.
offering to pay for your entire
It was a
travel expenses. You're
compliment.
talking about North Carolina? Suck a dick and get fucked, you fucking loser, fucking homo.
You're drunk
You know
and
what?
high.
You
I
know
was
what? I'm gonna
complimenting
charge
you.
you double now for these fucking travel
I was
expenses. Fuck
complimenting
you.
Arizona.
And North Carolina, fuck you.
I said
That-
I
North
went there.
Carolina's
I
a
would
gay
definitely.
and fake state, you fucking loser.
The tariffs just raised by 10%.
You're goddamn right. I'm raising the tariffs on everybody now.
I fly
Yeah,
Delta.
where's the counter?
I'm flying you on Spirit Airlines now. Fuck you.
Hey, Spirit
No
hasn't
Delta.
crashed. Spirit hasn't crashed once.
Hey,
All of us
true,
are fucking
true.
Fuck you, Delta. You could have gotten $30,000 free of charge. No questions asked. No rights expunged.
Don't give him Spirit. He doesn't deserve Spirit.
Yeah, he's
Give
going
him
on
fucking
Frontier.
Elite.
He ain't getting no fucking no Wi-Fi in there.
No, what I was
Hey.
saying is I had a fun time in Jacksonville. I would
Elite.
definitely have a fun time anywhere in Arizona. So
Listen,
there it
I'm
is.
bringing the
we'll
whole
see you
look.
on
Fuck
Thursday.
Rob. Fuck. Hold on. No. Fuck. Time out. Fuck you. First off, fuck you, Rob.
I'm saying I would love to come out. What are you
I
talking
would love to
about?
have you in Arizona, but the fact you disrespected me by mentioning
I'm
North
not
Carolina
disrespecting
is
shit.
horrible. Tim, you too. I
What?
don't know what the fuck you doing, but you're coming to Arizona as well. And Mitch, I know you already said you're flying yourself, but you're fucking poor and a starving artist, so I know you can't afford that trip.
A literal
so I'll pay
starving
for you
artist.
too, because I'm the only one who's fucking working a real job out here outside of Rob and fucking Tim. So,
So
if you-
just Mitch.
like, I'm going to make this porch tour happen for Robbie Bernstein, and by proxy, I'm going to be paying for the entire Swamp Cast to come out here because we're going to have a live fucking Swamp Cast at the Robbie Bernstein show. I don't
So
give
we're
a
gonna
fuck
go-
what mountains I need to move. We're gonna move.
it's gonna be the desert cast. is
All right,
what it's
well,
gonna be.
Yeah, because he usually does a run your mouth after some of his shows, so it could be like a run your mouth
We're bringing
collab.
Robbie
Well,
the Fire Bernstein on our show, and we're gonna fucking run our mouths for a fucking hour and a half of fucking nonsense. Tim,
So-
Mitch,
What?
Rob,
Oh.
you're all coming out here. I don't care what mountains I gotta move. I don't care what wives I have to bribe. I don't care what children I gotta put on a flight with you. Y'all are coming out here.
I have questions
I
about that
asked
last one.
I asked the pickle if Josh
What?
was thinking about penis, and it said, maybe.
You're goddamn right I'm thinking about penis. Big, erect penis. I want it throbbing. I need it veiny. If I gotta look at penis, I want it throbbing and veiny. I want porn
Okay.
star penis if I gotta think about it.
So the counter is for Josh and penis.
No, the counter is still at 7, so it is not about the penis.
It's not
All right,
about the penis.
But
Listen.
it's Josh
Penis
with
going out.
penis.
What?
Listen, we will see you on Thursday. We got Stephen and
penis?
Kayla coming on. We will ask him about his penis.
All right, yeah.
And yeah, play poker. See y'all later. Adios.
See you next
bye.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.